What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, everything is good, baby. We got a big old victory we vibing out to today, so you know life is good, man. And you are dripped out per usual. I mean, I'm digging the coat, bro. The jacket. That's
man.
Hey, man. That's not your normal. All right, your normal would have been like a hoodie. That's not normal, man. You showing off. It's cool, but you really showing off. I like the coat though.
Thanks, man. I do too. That's why I'm wearing it.
See the corduroy on the collar too. Boy, you clean, man. You clean. You for certain showing off though. You acting real different all of a sudden. That's all of a sudden. You acting
Not
real
showing
different,
off.
man. You acting real different, Deke.
Just living.
Deke.
Not showing off.
Deke, between the hair, the denim, just know that I know. I know. You look good, man. You look real good. Yeah. One of these days we gonna talk about this publicly. All right. One of these days. Right now, I get it, man. I get it. You just, You behind the scenes right now. You big cool guy, big chill guy. I can dig it, man. I can dig it.
Yeah. Just living.
But that jacket's fire though, man. That
Thanks.
jacket, yeah, that jacket. All right. Lifted ones, he said Deke about to act up. All right. Straight up, bro. I'm saying, man, I don't know what Deke got planned for after the show. I don't know. But that don't look like he just going home, man.
Just watching the Monday night game.
He might be watching the game. I don't know where. I don't know with who. But that don't look like he just going back to the crib. That's all I'm saying. Like, bruh, the coat's fire, man. That's fire. I don't know what you got. You're fire, bro.
Thanks, man.
I'm saying, bro,
Yeah, it's a good coat.
I like it, bro. Yeah. I'm used to like the hoodies. We usually be in hoodies and stuff, man. When you put, I'm like, oh.
The nice thing about this coat is,
Oh.
I mean, maybe next time I wear it, I'll throw a hoodie underneath. You could layer it, you know?
It's fire.
Yeah.
That is clean, bro.
Thanks, dude.
I like it, man. Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my dog. Hey, look, I already know what this means. When Deke dressed like this, we're going to have a lot more of the ladies joining the show. I already dig it. I already know. We've seen that number continue to rise.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
numbers
it at
don't lie.
originally? Whenever you
When
started
we
talking
first
about the
started
analytics,
off, man, it was
wasn't
probably
like 4%, 3 or
tops.
4%.
It was like 3, I think it was.
Where we at now?
Last time I checked, we was in like the 6s. So I know we took
Nice.
a nice little uptick, and even on the lives, we've even felt like we've had more, of the ladies joining the show and stuff like that. So we definitely like that.
So maybe we can get up to like 7 or 8%.
You catch what I'm saying? Just, one of these days we're gonna hit that 10% mark, and that's when you know we're golden, because we just two dudes talking shop, heavy balls. So it's like, in order to get that appeal, we need some eye candy for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, so I'm out there getting washed. But you give them the eye candy, Deke. I like it, man. I see what we got going on here, man. So respect to the homie, man. And yes, Richard Arbizo, appreciate you for bringing up that we are 200 subscribers away from the 50K mark on the channel. And yeah, Deke is a big part because, like I said, man, we got plenty of lady subscribers because of the homie. But we do got to pick 2 sets of winners today because, yeah, we missed 600 and 700 low key.
Really?
Yeah, it happened kind of
So
fast though.
Yeah, it's 6 total.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it happened kind of fast. Not 6 total. It should be 4 total, 2 apiece. Remember, you did the third one because it was the veterans.
Wait, are we at the 800 though, or not the 800? I'm sorry, the 0.8 mark, 49.8 mark.
Oh,
So he just said 200
you're
away.
right.
So
you're absolutely right. So we do got 3 of them.
it'd be 6, 7, and 8.
Good call. We're already in 8.
Well, that's what Richard Arbizo says. You
I
just
didn't
read
even
the
look.
comment.
Are we already in 8 already? Hold on, I don't even know how to check it while we on live, man. Let me pull up my phone real quick.
He says 200 away from 50K.
Yeah, because if that is the case, then we would have 6 that we need to announce then, yeah. That's it, because I don't want to be that guy where they like, yeah, Mo, you be telling us you're going to give away stuff and you never give it away.
We could at least do 4. We could say the other 2 for the next show.
8, 6, 7, yeah. That's wow. Shout out to y'all, man. You right. 900 juice at 49, 8. All right, so yeah, man. That's 6 total then. That's 6 total.
So actually, based off what you just read there, we're less than 200 away.
Yeah, we like $1.15, $1.20 away, low key. Yeah, I like it, man. All right. Well, shoot, man. Like you said, we got 6 total. We're gonna give away at some point throughout this thing. All right, 2, 2, and 2 is how we gonna do it to get all the way caught back up. I'm gonna make a note of that in the show notes right now.
I'll try to remember to.
And I'll put all pressure on Deke. He picks all the winners. All right, so that way y'all can send all hate mail his way. All right.
If you have any comments about the Bills-Rams game yesterday, that may help your chances to.
That was a pretty good game, though, bro. It's a pretty good game, man. I ain't gonna. It was a pretty good game, man.
Wind it up in a loss for the Bills. So if anyone has any comments regarding that game,
this is what we needed, right? That's what we wanted, right?
For the Steelers, for sure.
Yeah, man. Give us a chance. Give us a chance over here, man. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it.
for the Steelers. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's the tiebreaker right now? I haven't checked.
Right now, everything in terms of big tiebreaker between Steelers and Bills would go back to Ravens matchup coming up, I think. No, not Ravens matchup. Yeah, because Steelers have already beat the Ravens, but if we were to sweep Ravens and have that Chiefs, I think the Chiefs is the difference right now, maybe? I don't even know all the way, though. Because I know the common opponent right now is Ravens. Mm-hmm. Steelers.
So we might
Ravens,
have the edge. We might have the 2 seed right now.
Yeah.
But we still play the Chiefs. We still play the Ravens.
And they haven't updated the playoff stuff yet because you still got the Bengals game tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. And technically they're still like alive. So. But once we get that updated though, man, yeah, we got to be in that convo. Yeah. And that's the one thing I'm like, yeah, we know we don't control 1 seed destiny just yet, but we for certainly control
it's
anything
literally
else,
getting
though.
insane at this point. It's getting insane.
Dude, I don't know how. This is insane, bro. Insane.
They're getting so lucky. They're like,
I can't even call it, bro. I'm just like, yo, it is what it is at this point, man.
The thing that pisses me off the most about it is because they're going to turn up more in the playoffs. They're going to be a better team in the playoffs.
They're going to be way better. Yeah.
But just the fact that they're able to skate by with these wins in the regular season and still somehow get the 1 seed or be in line for the 1 seed like that, it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
At least if you're going to go on a little bit of a playoff run and amp yourself up in the playoffs and elevate in the playoffs, do the whole thing that you did last year.
Yeah.
Where you have to go on the road and because you didn't deserve the 1 seed last year in the regular season.
The way that they're getting out of some of these stadiums,
they're pretty much playing the same exact way as they did last year.
I swear.
But this year they only have 1 loss, and last year they ended up with like 6.
It's crazy right now, bro. I'm watching.
It's crazy.
Like, yo, salute to them. I don't know how they keep doing it, but shout out to Mahomes. Shout out to the kickings. Shout out to the crossbars. Just shout out to everything, I suppose, man. Because I think like every single one of their games have been like 1 score, bro. It's just crazy. And I think the only game that wasn't a 1 score was the Bills game. Other than that, everything has been 1 score for them, man. So they operating on thin ice though, man. And that's the thing too. You can get away with a lot of that regular season wise. Postseason wise, you got to operate even more discipline. And what we've seen based on what Mahomes did last year is they do got that switch, so to speak. Like we would joke about with, like in basketball, oh man, they sit out during the regular season, but when it's playoff time, they hit that switch. Like Mahomes, I felt like showed last year that they do got that switch of being able to operate. But we'll see, man.
Yeah, and it wasn't exactly Mahomes that was killing them in the regular season. It was the receivers.
Yeah, they couldn't catch.
And then they stepped up, and then Travis Kelce looked like he found the fountain of youth.
Yeah, seriously, man. Him and Tay. Yeah. Came power couple. She used the powers on. Mm-hmm. Her tour just ended too, man. Did you get a chance to see her?
No, didn't even know.
Were you sad that it ended? Did it hurt your heart?
I have no feelings on it.
All right. I just ain't know. Maybe that was why you pulled up with the fit. Like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? She off a tour now, so it is what it is. It's up. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know. But I like it, though, man.
No, they're still together, right?
Yeah, no, they're still together. I meant, like, it's up, like, all the ladies had been at the Taylor Swift tours, like, wherever she was at. So now that the tour is over, more ladies back outside now. That's why everybody, like, it's back up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, like, the most, like, gross selling tour ever or something like that. It's, like, over $1 billion or something, man. Wow. Yeah, it was craziness. Absolutely, man.
How long did it go for?
I swear for like a year, 2 years, bro.
Didn't she come to Pittsburgh? Wasn't that in June?
She came to Pittsburgh.
It's the same tour.
Yeah, same tour. And she was already on tour before she came to Pittsburgh for like
it went international,
months as well.
right?
Yeah, I felt like she was on tour for like a year and a half, bro.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, shout out to her though, man.
Working hard.
Yeah, but it ain't hard enough because Christmas Day she got to see that L. It's like that sometimes, man. It's like that. But yeah, man, vibes are good, man. Vibes are high, man. I'm even more happy also, Deke. I'm going to just selfishly plug it. My GMU Dukes, man, we officially got our bowl invite. We know exactly what we're playing. The Boca Raton Bowl. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Boca Raton. We get the chance to go against Western Kentucky University. We saw them get beat by the Rich Rod-led Jacksonville State team.
Beanie's old spot.
Yeah, it was fun. I was like, we just talked to Beanie about Western Kentucky, and now, boom, here we go, man. So I was definitely digging that, man. But yeah, you know, I feel good, man. I'm liking that bowl. I like it. The Armed Services Bowl was cool.
What record you guys finish with?
Shoot. Did we? Was it 10-3?
Oh,
Jeez, off the top of my head, yeah.
That's nice.
Like, we were still good.
Well, it can't be 10-3.
Not 10-3. No. That's way
10-2,
too many.
9-3.
Hold on. Maybe 9-3. Let me pull it up real quick.
Either way,
off
better
the top
than
of my head.
Pitt. Congratulations.
Stop that, man. Don't do us like that, man. Let me.
No, I'm being serious.
I'm mad because I should know it off the top of my head.
That's like a good record.
I should know off the top of my head. I just want to make sure I say it officially official. So I don't. Oh, this is the Dago other graphic. Come on, baby. Don't hold me like that.
It's a respectable
record. Because what y'all
record.
finished with?
7-5. We lost the last 5 in a row.
You did lose 5 in a row.
As
Good call.
Beanie mentioned, we hadn't won a
Good
game
call.
since October.
Good call.
I think it was middle of October.
That's real. That's real life. Let me pull up my guys, man. Gee. I'm about to say, because I know at the end, I was so hot with how my guys finished the season. Not the best. Not the most ideal. All right, here we go. 8-4. Excuse me on that one. About to say, because we
Still
dropped our
better
final
than Pitt.
2. Yep, that's it. The App and freaking Marshall. That's 2 overtimes with Marshall. That's definitely what it was. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, man, we got a bowl game, like, and this is one of the ones that I felt good about because like I know this one. Like I did the armed service one last year. It was like an Air Force. It was like, yo, it was cool, but I know Boca Raton. I know Floyd. I'm like, yo, I like that one. So I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited, man. So I feel like I'm part of the convo now.
What's
good.
Pitt's Bulls again?
Y'all are at, it's like something sports. Advanced sports or
Yeah,
something?
TG
sports
he
gaming.
was so nice to let us know in the group
He
chat
low-key did,
that this is the first time they're doing this bowl. Is that right?
I low-key, I really don't know. I had never heard of the bowl, but
Well, either way, I like that. I'd rather be the team that wins a bowl game's first matchup than just in a random bowl and just get lost in
the shuffle.
Yeah, lost in the shuffle of history.
Yeah. Respect on that.
I mean, you can only be the first one time.
Oh, they said that used to be the Little Caesars Bowl. That's what Green said. Now, Green could be completely full of it.
He's probably right. He's probably right. They change bowl titles and sponsorships and all that stuff all the time.
But no, so it's the new version of it. It's the inaugural. Yeah, that'd be dope though, bro. Like from my perspective, for JMU, because we still like new to the bowl scene. Every bowl is like, oh, this is our first bowl here. This could be the first bowl victory because we ain't got that one just yet. We need to check that off the list. First bowl victory.
It's just so sad seeing Clemson in the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
It's just, it makes me mad.
What could have been?
One, we should have beat them with Yarno.
Yeah.
But then add to the fact that we were literally sitting at 7-0.
Yeah.
And all we had to do, clean out that Clemson game. And even with that loss to Virginia, I think if we would have won that Clemson game, won out, we would have been in. As crazy as it sounds, because Miami ended up getting all those losses, we would have been in the ACC championship game.
Remember, when we had TG on, that's what y'all joking back and forth
the
about.
problem is we might have lost to SMU and killed our chances.
So you think SMU would have still won regardless? Because I remember going into the match, but you felt different about the SMU match.
SMU, I think we would have played them better, but I do think SMU is a pretty good team.
Okay.
I think we matched up better against Clemson than SMU.
So you really felt like SMU was better than you? Like, I looked at the JMU losses. I don't feel like there's a team that JMU lost to that was better than JMU. I felt like if they played this game and everything, you play your best, we play our best, we're going to win. I just feel like we didn't play our best and we turned the ball over and did dumb stuff. But, like, that doesn't sound like that's what you're saying.
Well, we did all of that against SMU,
Yeah.
but then I wonder. I wonder. SMU
Do you think if y'all played your best and they played their best, they are better? Because that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if y'all play, like, App State,
we just
Marshall,
weren't playing our
if y'all play your best, we play our best, we should beat them, man.
I don't think there was at any point we were playing our best at the end of the season.
So then they're Cleveland on Thursday night versus Cleveland on Sundays. That's how I look at it. I look at Marshall and App State. Y'all Thursday night Cleveland, my jam, you do.
We were 7-0.
Give me Sunday 1:00, and we putting the foot up y'all butt.
Yeah, the problem with the SMU game is there's not the quarterback excuse. Holstein was in there the whole time, and he was playing like garbage.
Respect.
So yeah, if you're telling me everyone on Pitt's playing their best, that means I do think we could beat SMU. I just don't know if at that point in the season we were going to get that, because even before Holstein got hurt, he was backsliding a little bit.
My man said he's backsliding, Lord. It's like that, man. It'd be like,
or maybe slumping. Like, backsliding would mean like he actually started off the season bad. He started off the season hot. He was great. Heisman hopeful.
But the good thing is you didn't see him play bad for like a long stretch.
No.
He just got hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah. So hurt is better than playing bad. We'll take hurt over playing bad. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, we lost 5 in a row either way. You might be right, though. At least it gives you more hope going into next season.
Whether it's real hope or false hope.
As opposed to, like, if Holstein was in for those last 5 games and he was
what I'm saying. Like,
shit in the bed, then you're like, wait, do we even bring him back? Maybe we cut him and he can go somewhere else, as opposed to him wanting to go somewhere else and taking money.
Right.
Maybe we tell him, we don't want you back.
Right now, I'm thinking the convo is, hey, man, you kind of got banged up at the end, so you don't need to leave anywhere, and we want you here because we saw what happened without you.
Well, there's some talks about our OC
having
a wandering eye.
Oh no, he's doing the meme. He's holding Pitt's hand and
A
he's
little
looking over
bit.
here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't even think it's for head coaching. I think it's for
Oh, he's
an
lateral.
OC somewhere else. I think.
Yikes!
I
Lateral
saw some
hurts way
articles.
more. Lateral hurts way more. I was happy with Signetti going to a bigger head coaching job. Cool. If he would have went to App State, if he would have went to Western Kentucky, Liberty, any of them ones like no, just I got an issue now. So yeah, I can dig it. Ooh, they said Pitt could recruit Matt Canada.
I don't know.
He was great there.
Great to stretch. That was his best season in college football for
See,
sure. But I
he
think it
was
was only
great there.
one season. I don't know how many years he was there, but
It was long enough for him to be great. We drafted Kenny because of
I'll
him.
give Peterman more credit than Canada.
Oh, that's crazy.
Peterman was good in college.
That's crazy.
Peterman, Connor.
You look at
Bailed out Canada.
how many game-winning drives Matt Canada orchestrated here in Pittsburgh, man. Where he was the offensive coordinator. How many game-winning drives when it was gotta have it, the chips push them all to the center of the table. How many times did
All
that
those game-winning
man
drives
deliver game-winning
Came when the
drives?
quarterbacks cut off the headset.
How many times did Matt Canada
They didn't
deliver them
listen to a word of Matt
game-winning?
Canada.
Matt
Whether if it
Canada
was
was
Big Ben or
wheeling
Kenny.
and dealing. He said, you know what? Let me stop thinking. Let me just call from the heart. That's what was going on right there, man. He started calling from the heart, man. So shout out to Matt Canada. He's a great fourth quarter coordinator.
I don't think either approach is good for Canada.
You sure?
Calling from the mind or calling from the heart, they're both not going to work.
Is great in the fourth quarter though. He's clutching the fourth. He calls his
No,
best games in the
that's
fourth.
quarterback.
He calls his best games in the fourth. That's his track record. We've seen it.
That's when the game plan, the strategy, that's all out the window.
That's when he got to go with the heart there. He can't think on what he was planning. He can't think on what he wrote up and all the notes. Throw all your studying away. You just bet on game day, man. But he waits too long to get to that moment. That's it.
No, that's Big Ben making hot routes, throwing stuff up in the dirt, cutting off Canada's signal.
But see, we saw it with Kenny, and
Balling
we know
out.
Kenny had his connected. Kenny was for certain connected, and Kenny wasn't calling at the line of scrimmage. That was a part of the
He
argument.
had to improvise a lot.
That was the argument, man. So we know Matt Canada, he's a late game coordinator, man. You only need him for the fourth quarter.
the
just
plays
didn't-
would break down, and Kenny would have to make things happen a lot.
He designed the play for it to look like that. That's what you don't realize, man. He said, let me design this flaw. Let me design this route where you don't have to spend a lot of time running your first route. You can spend more time on your make it up yourself route. That's what he was doing. Why you think DJ was killing here? DJ, run your first route. All right. It's short. It's a slant. Or you got comeback. You want it out? All right, cool. Now, Will and Dill. That's all design, Deke. Come on, bro. Jeez.
I know it's a Victory Monday, but I'm still not in the mood for any
I'm just saying, bro.
Matt Canada
Just
talk.
saying, man.
Matt Canada
Just
positive
saying, man.
talk.
Shout out to
Even.
Canada, man.
It's just
That's what I'm saying, man. Shout out to Canada.
it's just crazy to me.
I still don't even know how we got to Canada, but shout out to Canada anyways, man. I blame you.
I think that was you.
I blame you. I'm sure you brought up Matt Canada somewhere in your heart. All right. It felt like it was it just
No, you brought up
radiating
all
off
of his
of you,
game-winning
man.
drives. That's what it was.
Well, because you brought up Kenny, and I was thinking
Well,
about
we were talking about Pitt a little
they
bit.
were just so clutch together, and that's what it was because he was great at Pitt.
Well, actually, someone in the comments brought him up because they said Pitt could still
Yeah.
try to hire Matt Canada as the OC.
and just like with every story, the longer removed that person is from it actually happening, the better it sounds. So he was great back there at Pitt, bro. He got Kenny drafted in the first round. He got Peterman a contract. Come on, bro.
No,
Peterman
he was
is in
the OC
NFL
still in the city.
because of Matt Canada. That's why
No.
Peterman got a chance to go to the league, bro.
He was the OC in the city, though.
Come on, man. Peterman done learned so much for that, man. Matt Canada, man. Kenny Pickett was a Heisman finalist because of Matt Canada, man. Just think about that, man.
That's not true.
It's because of Matt Canada, man. If Matt Canada didn't talk to that man, if he didn't influence
That's
that
the
man,
furthest thing
if
from
he
the
didn't
truth.
recruit that man and let him know this is a city that's going to have your back. There's a guy by the name of Deke. You don't know him just yet, 17-year-old Kenny. You don't know him just yet. But in about 5 years, you're going to get real acclimated with him. He's going to be your biggest supporter, all right? That's who saw him, man. So, yeah, that's Matt Canada, man. He was ahead of the time. He knew about you before you knew about him. He was like, yo, Deke's going to love me to get Kenny here. He's going to hate me. But in the end, he's going to appreciate what I did. And you think of Kenny's run at Pitt, how much pride it brought you.
Has nothing to do with Matt
ACC
Canada.
championship, all because of Matt Canada. He is the origin. All right. Kenny's success stands on the back of Matt Canada, man. You know it's the case, man. Don't do it like that, man.
What do we got next?
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that, man. All right. A2A Style just pulled up. Shout out to A2A Style. Shout out to A2A Style. He don't want to give Canada no love, man. I don't know what's going on, man. A2A, I don't know what's going on with him, man. All right. shout out to Matt Canada, man. But more importantly, shout out to A2A Style, man. Dropping the 50 burger to start us off. No, salute
Might as
to
well
you.
read this before the shout out.
Respect on that.
This is for the culture just because I've been absent and couldn't contribute.
Nah, respect you, A2A Style. And trust me, man. Even when you not here, you still here. Yeah, you ain't never out the group. You always a part of the fam.
We need some interest on that one, bro. Like, you've been absent. Maybe you could have bumped that up to 60 or so.
Ooh.
Interest for all those absents.
Deke said I'm charging you here, all right? You don't get to just watch and just not participate. You set an expectation. You kind of like Minka. Yeah, you are kind of like Minka now that I think about it. Minka still be playing great, but because he don't have splash turnovers, nah, we need more. So I get what you did right there. I see what you did right there. Shout out to Deke, man. Shout out to Deke.
Does anyone's friends actually make them pay interest on, like, late repayments?
Good call.
My friends don't. I got good friends.
Definitely not in my group.
If anything, I offer up the interest. I'll just be like, here's an extra $5.
Do your guys actually pay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the one that they're seeking the repayments for. But I always pay. It's just, will it be in a couple weeks? Will it be next month? Will it be in 6 months? I always pay.
I'm about to say, yeah.
They know that. They know I'm gonna get back to them.
Respect. I'm usually like probably the last one to pay, but they know I'm going to get it in. Like, just tell me when the deadline is. I'm definitely the deadline though, man. Yeah. Respect though, man. Respect. Yeah, but no interest, man. I wish my homie would charge you some interest, man. Bruh, how you gonna charge me interest, man? We supposed to be yeah.
Well, 828 stopped. Now I feel bad because he just gave too much. He dropped another 50.
Hey, yo, 828.
He said this for you, Deke. Now I feel bad.
828, you not playing fair. He playing different today. Ooh. He said you came in here with your jacket on. You was feeling all fly. You want to play with him. He said, I got something for you. I come right back at you. Hey, man, I don't want no problems with the man. All right. 828 said, yo, he back. He said, hey, man. All right. He said, are you an interest charge in front of you or not? He said, whatever one. He said, pick your poison, man. Whichever you want. All right, man. Shout out to 828, man. Shout out to 828 from the heart. Now, we definitely appreciate you greatly, man. Shout out to the 828 though. Whew, shout out to 828. He ain't playing with y'all. All right.
Nah.
Hey, Deke says
that's
levels.
Respect, actually.
That is the man.
I like that
Respect.
move right there.
Respect.
Honestly.
Respect, man. Big time respect.
Yeah, I think he showed the chat actually in a way like he's one of the alphas in the chat by doing that.
I low key we've had different people take on that role. Yeah, that felt real like
everyone in the chat right now is looking at 828 style a different way, and it's a positive way.
Yeah. You looking like, oh, he got the glow. You Breeze Leroy right now, but you got that glow on you, man. Hey, shout out to 828. See, Nick Bit 828, big baller. See, I tell you, bro. All right, it be like that, man. It be like that. Zig Shazier said 828 style said stop playing. Hey, man, he big joke. He put the big joke out. All right, it be like that sometimes, man. I like it.
You know what? If anything, I teed up 828 style.
I see you.
I set him up for him to be able to do something like that.
You're the Matt Canada to his Kenny Pickens, what you're telling me.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, D. You set him up for to go out there and shine. You orchestrated it. You put it in place, and now he's out there, you know.
Maybe more like Bruce Arians and Big Ben, something like that.
Shout out to Bruce Arians, man. Shout out to Big Ben. Or our new version, Arthur Smith and Russell Wilson. Hey, now. Shout out to
That's fine. Yeah.
Shout out to the new guy. I say the new gang
I'm
work,
good
man.
with that.
I like the new gang.
I used to rock a stash back in the day.
Yeah, I like the new gang. You did used to have a stash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it, man. I like it. All right. Yo, ex-concept, she got to chill. Ex-concept say, yo, Moats just called 828 Lenny. He might rescind that super chat now. No, man. Hey, 828, you could be Russ or Big Ben. All right, whichever one you want to be. No, you ain't got to be Kenny today. We good. All right. Okay. What you got for us, man? Any I'm about to say, because I feel like we've been rambling. We already 24 into this thing too, man. Yeah.
Chiefs getting lucky. That's been on the top of my mind.
Yeah. Well, you Bills lost though. That helped us out, right? That was good.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was good.
I like that.
Did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, the Rams were winning most of the time. I mean,
game.
You want me to talk about Josh Allen?
What did Josh do?
He played well. You got to give the dude respect.
What
But
did he do?
I really like that.
How do you play well? You lose. What did he do? He lost.
He did lose, but it was. I mean, they didn't lose because of him. They lost actually because of part of the reason, at least, was your boy McDermott with that clock management at the end of timeouts. I don't know if it's a William and Mary thing, but my God,
no, he gambled and he gambled wrong.
That was a terrible idea.
If the gamble works, you got all 3 timeouts, and you nice. You don't got to go for the onside kick. The gamble didn't work. It was one play, and yeah, that's what it was, man.
Should have just taken all that, like, just passing shots in the end zone, rollouts, whatever. Because at that point, again, the time is your worst enemy. You'd actually rather have the field goal taken care of, and then the 3 timeouts.
Up until that point, that specific play, the quarterback sneak, how many times has Josh Allen scored touchdowns on? Heck, they scored like the next play on the exact same play. It was just a gamble. If you get it on that first one, you're a genius. You get to kick it off. And to me, I thought it's not going to matter because the way Stafford was playing, I didn't think they were going to get the stop. Because Stafford was on one. He was cooking. When the quarterbacks go like that, it's who get the ball last, man. But yeah, man, don't do that, man. They lost, bro. They lost, man. You know, it's like that sometimes, man. Yeah.
You do got to credit Allen for the comeback attempt, though.
I ain't going.
They were down big.
I was about to get gory. I was like, oh, they about to do something stinking here. They got, it's all good, man.
I think it's just another stepping stone or another addition to his case for the MVP.
Don't do that. He was helping the Steelers out because he
Josh
said,
Allen
I've already done a ton
lost.
of work, so let me help you guys out. That's why he didn't score on the first. QB sneaks score on the second one. If he scores on the first one, you know what it is. He scored on that first one. There's a lot more pressure on that Rams team. They got 3 timeouts. It could get weird. But he was like, look, let me just, I only got a yard. So then he came back, scored. You know.
Well, tell him thanks for me.
Man, it's the least he could do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We cousins.
No.
Steelers and Bills are cousins.
No.
They already beat the Chiefs. Why? So it can set it up for us. Come on, bro. They lost to the Ravens to set it up for us. Come on, bro. I don't know why you be trying to play like this, Deke. We cousins, man. First cousins, too. Now, I say we first cousins. All right? That's your favorite cousin that pull up every Thanksgiving. He got a gift for you every Christmas. When it's the summertime and it's the family, he pull it up. Like, come on, man. That's right up the road, man. So we can, it could be some mutual love. Both of the coaches know each other. They both William Mary guys. Alums.
Both need to take some clock management classes.
You know how you pit alums are. Y'all be locked in. Them William and Mary alums are the same. They locked in cousins, man. Yeah. Right.
No. Tom J says, I hate the Bills. Hate.
No.
I think that's the sentiment for most of us around here.
That is actually not. I feel like a large portion of the chat actually has a little bit of an affinity for them. They're like the favorite cousin. We all got that favorite cousin. It's like, y'all just like, it's my cousin right there. That's the homie. We all got that favorite cousin,
says
bro.
hell to the nah.
Don't do that, man. Jacob, you know us, Jacob. Come on, Jacob. Cousins. First cousins. All right? You know that. You know it's first cousins, man. Jeez Louise. Talking about some illegitimate cousin, no Bills love. Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all only acting like this because Deke got that jacket on. If Deke was in here with the hoodie on, y'all be showing regular love like normal. Deke coming here trying to be all super fly. Now y'all want to come here acting all brand new. I see what it is. It's all good.
Me and 828 style running the chat right now.
Hey, cool, man. Yo, it's a lot of low key hate coming up in the chat. Like, yo, y'all ain't have to act like that now. Country cousin, jeez, bro, what? The cousin be stealing stuff, yo. Y'all gotta chill. Yo, nah, the crazy cousin, man. Nah, man. Why? Hey, we gotta chill. All right, we family. We are family. All right, come on, man. Shout out to Don Noriega, all right? It was Let's Go Bit. There it is, man. All right. Family. Cousins, man.
He's just a troll. He's just saying
cousins,
that.
man. Like Tom J, Buffalo Wild Wings. You like Buffalo Wild Wings? See? It starts with Buffalo. See? Because it's cousins. They make it for everybody, though. Yeah, cousins. No Nick Bit, not a step cousin. We real cousins. It's real life, all right? So, yeah. But other than that, though, man, we got a show to get to.
Sure.
If you ready, I'm ready. I think they ready to go. So let's do it, man. Y'all hit the. Y'all gotta chill, man.
The drunk cousin that goes to the party and sneaks through people's coats.
They killing us over here, man. Stop this, man. All right, family. We got too many ties between Steelers and Bills, anyways, man. Y'all already know this. Way too many ties. Talking about the cousin like Lil Daryl. Yo, no A2A style. Not like Lil Daryl. Stop that, man. All right. Talking about they like the annoying neighbors, man. No, they're like the favorite. They bring pasta, salads, and baked goods. That's what they bring over. Welcoming gifts. Oh, you're to the neighborhood here. I baked a quiche for you. They did. That's what Buffalo does. All right. But drop it in the comment section. Let us know where you are tuning in from, so that way we can get those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Bro, did you just say they the cousin that brings possum? Like, true family. What are we on, man? They bringing like that good bacon. You know what I'm saying? That nice thick cut bacon. That's what they bringing to the table. All right, big boy steaks, and fish, and crabs, and chicken, and all the good stuff, man.
We got Rod Dollars from the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Share a line, baby. Max Rice, Lexington, Kentucky.
Shout out to Lexington. Let's get it.
Brent Fox, 214 for show.
For show.
Dallas, Texas. Harley Taylor from the 417, Gainesville, Missouri.
Shout out to Gainesville, Missouri. Harley.
Caleb Robinson, the 619. San Diego, bummed the Bolts couldn't bring it home.
Low key. I'm like, yep. That's that Chiefs thing right now. They just got all the little lucky bounces, but it's all right. It'll catch up.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy at this point. They literally should have like 5 losses.
Yep, absolutely. At least they got one, Will. At least they got one.
Zik Shazier from Thousand Oaks, the 818, asking if the phone lines are open today.
Ooh, man, I wish we gonna be jam packed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I already know we jam packed, but soon though. So I be saying that we gonna get to them points back to where we got more like less stuff going on. It's the end of the season though. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get back to it though. We're gonna get back.
From the 412 says grown man Cam silencing the doubters.
Big facts at his big boy age as well, man. Shout out to the 35s and uppers. All right.
7 sacks on the year.
Come on with the 35s and uppers. Make some noise out there. I see you, Killer Cam.
Jamie Carla, 321, Melbourne, Florida. And last one, Nick Bitt from the 508, the Woo. This Browns pack been burning for a while now.
No facts. It had me in a sleep slumber last night, man, after we got done with the stream. Boy, that Browns pack hit deep. Oh, Lord, still getting some of that. All right, shout out to the homie Antonio Carter, though, in the 312 Chicago, because he pulling up with the homie David Soto all the way from Chicago. Shout out to the homie David Soto. Then after that, man, let's see. We got the homie Reed Mitchell in the building, the 330 Warren, Ohio. Keith Dimmick in the 865 Tennessee finally made it to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to end it with the homie Corey Martinez in the 915 El Paso, Texas. Psych, I lied. Adam Mangiamelli, because I'm a sucker for anybody that be all around the world, and my man's in Victoria, Australia. So shout out to you, man, in the land of the down under. And that's a 12-hour time difference, Deke. I remember you told me that before. I think it was 12.
Wow.
I remember you telling me that. All right, I could be off, but I feel like I remember you telling me that, man.
I'm going to trust you.
I could be completely off, though. Trust me, I could be completely off.
I'm going to trust you.
Don't be
that you're remembering
me, Deke.
that I got it right.
Man, Deke, you know I probably got this wrong there, man. I feel like I got it wrong because we ain't done that in a minute. Usually you know, though.
It is a pretty big time difference.
I feel like it was 12 when you said it. I'm scared, Deke. I'm scared to actually confirm it, but I feel like it was 12 when you said it, bro.
I'm good leaving it at 12.
Shout out. Well, I like that, man. I like it.
Well, we got some supers rolling in.
All right. Well, in fact, let's get a quick knockout 2 giveaways real quick, just to be
Okay.
so yeah. Let's get our 600 so we can get on track today. All right, we will get on track. We got 2 giveaways, because like I said, man, we are on the way to 50,000 subscribers for the channel, and we can't do this without you guys, man. So we've been giving out giveaways at every 100 subscriber increment on the way to 50K, and yeah, man, getting up there, man. It's getting nice. That's what she said also. So with that being the case, man, Deke is picking 2, and he said tell him all the nice stuff, all the good stuff, and preferably Bill's positivity energy is what he likes. When you slander him, it makes him be like, I don't know all the way, all right? So I'm just giving you the little cheat code to get the Deke's good side.
Ricky Hill keeps spamming the chat and is asking me if I had a Madden player, what would I be? That's easy. That's quarterback.
And you were wearing number 7?
No.
Ooh, okay.
No.
Wouldn't it be wearing that?
5.
5. You Donovan McNabb?
No, 5 was. I don't know why. 5 was just one of my favorite numbers
what you got
growing
going
up.
on, man? You gang related?
Nah.
What's up, man? 5.
Yeah, I always liked the number 5.
All right. Shout out to number 5 there, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
5 was my number.
Respect to 5. Now, DC53 said you just opened up Pandora's box, man.
What?
They said help me with spamming the chat, and now you done answered them, so everybody gonna be spamming.
It's just a question I wanted to answer. I don't know. Typically, you ignore the spam, but I'm not gonna lie. I was excited to answer that question.
If you spamming what we want to ask or talk about, that's different. All right, it's kind of like when I be saying that.
It's more important to give a good question.
Yeah, it'd be like, you know what, you spamming the right thing. All right, I got time for you today. That would be funny, man.
X Concept said I would wear 69. That's Dotson's number. That's unofficially retired here.
What about 8 then?
I mean, you can't. Like the quarterbacks can't wear.
Yeah, because they did all the.
They can't do anything over 20, right?
Yeah,
they still can't do anything over 20.
They ain't messing with that. That's optics too much. What about 8? 8 is
no.
The credit isn't all the way locked in on 8.
No,
I think
it's
make it right.
No, we're talking about my Madden player.
Oh, okay.
Like if it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 was my number.
All right. Shout out to, I like it, bro. I'm with it, man. 5 is a great number. You can see in all my jerseys got number 5 in them. Whether it's 2 5s or 5 and number 2, it's gonna have a 5 in it, bro. I'm down. Trust me, I'm with you.
Yeah, people are saying I'd wear 8.
Yeah.
You asked about 7. It's like, no, those are those guys' numbers.
Respect. I like it, man. What about number 1?
That's not a bad
That's
one.
Gary's number. Still don't do that.
That would probably be my second choice.
Don't do that, man. That's Gary's number. Yeah, and Gary's is officially, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't touch Gary. Yeah.
I consider 10. 10's not a bad one. Maybe I could revive it from the Mitch thing.
So you got to revive it from Mitch, but the Kitty 8, we ain't worried about the Kitty 8. That's crazy.
No, we got to pay proper respect to
That's
that.
crazy, man.
All right, what do we got here for these comments then?
All right. Give Deke
Any
something good,
ones?
man. Let's see, man. Give Deke something positive, man. Deke said we got to pick 2, man. Deke got to pick 2 on the front end, man, for the 600 version of the subscribers, man. All right, let's see what they got coming in. Let's see what they got.
A lot of Josh Allen for MVP comments in the chat.
See, I like that. It's the reverse psychology, but I ain't tripping on it. It's the reverse. I get it. He scored 6 touchdowns. How many turnovers last night?
He's locked in.
Did he have a turnover last night? He had to have. If he had 6 touchdowns, usually it's like 2 picks. It was 6 touchdowns, 2 picks.
I didn't see the first half.
Maybe he threw a pick, and maybe it's some type of.
I'm guessing he didn't because you're asking it in an excited way.
What do you mean? I don't follow it like that. You know, I'm a Steelers guy, man. I'm diehard. You know, yeah, black and gold, man. So I don't know. I wasn't sure, but they keep saying he's playing well. I thought it was golf. I'm voting for golf for Saquon. You know that. Mm-hmm.
We'll go No Bravo and NML Finesse 410.
Ooh, shout out to No Bravo and MNL Finesse and NML Finesse been around for a minute too, rocking out with the channel for a while.
I thought he had the most simple comment. He said, "Deke, just choose me, dog."
Hey,
and
sometimes less is more.
No Bravo said Josh Allen a flop.
Wow, that's crazy. So you pump fake me talking about the MVP talks just to pick the word they say he's a flop.
He's still the MVP, but 2 things can be true.
Wow.
2 things can be true.
Wow.
He's the definitive MVP.
Respect. I mean, that was clean. Just wow. I won't expecting that one. That's all, man. Did you walk me into it? You know? But shout out to No Bravo and NML Finesse 410. For both of you guys, y'all are the winners of the 600 subscriber increment giveaway, man. So do me a favor, shoot an email to Moats winners, right? Moats, and then we're all winners, right? So moatswinners@gmail.com. Get in touch with me there, and then from there, man, we'll do our proper coordinations and get your stuff sent out to you, baby. Shout out to you two, though, as well, man. Y'all hit the like button for everybody else is rocking out with us, and don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, we're going to do 2 more giveaways on today's show, man. The 700 subscriber increments and the 800 subscriber increments that we got educated on surpassing today. So shout out to the gang.
828 Style says Josh Allen is the new Vlade Divac.
Why y'all playing with Josh like that? And first off, Vlade was all right. Vlade was nice. He just played at the wrong time because it was Shaq and Kobe on them boys out there. But Vlade was straight, man.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, I like Vlade.
All right, Camo Kid 17, first super.
Talking about Babe, bro?
Yeah.
You talking about Babe, bro? Babe, man, shout out to the bro. Man, I'm going to hit you later. Shout out to them fights this weekend, too. But you already knew that.
Justin Gordon says, "Good morning, fellas. Yo, Deke."
Oh shoot, hold on, man. We ain't even read his chat. I started talking over you. My bad. Camo kid.
Oh yeah,
Bro. Yeah,
you're right.
Read it.
You're right. I didn't. He said E-Rob is a dog. He blasted Pochich on that run play.
Oh no, facts on that, man. Facts.
The fourth down.
About to say that was big time. Then he also had that. What was the? This would have been earlier in the game. On the pull play. It was like a little toss outside. He murders the center. I'm like, yo, this dude, he's on one. Absolutely. But no, he crushed my man on that fourth down, man. That was big. Big time TFL. Forced the turnover on downs for us late in the game, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not only him, I mean, Patrick Queen, that was one of his better games in the Steeler uniform. And then Peyton Wilson, he continues.
He made a lot of plays. Heck yeah.
I like where our linebackers are at.
Yeah. Them dudes had a day, man. Absolutely.
As a whole, this is probably the best linebacker play we've seen in 5-6 years ever since we drafted Devin Bush.
Yeah, easily, man. Those dudes, all three of them are playing at a high level, man. All three are excelling at their roles and what we're asking them to do. And they're staying healthy, knock on wood, which is even more important, man, because we know that was the opposite last year for us.
Because you can make a case for last year when we were humming with Quan healthy, Cole healthy, and then I guess E-Rob was there too.
Quan,
those
E-Rob,
three
and Cole.
They were playing really good, but I feel like I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just yesterday's game, and I'm just doing prisoner of the moment. But it feels like these last 3 or 4 weeks, those three dudes, E-Rob, Peyton Wilson, Patrick Queen, they're really playing together at a high level to where I would put them over last year's trio.
No, respect. Like I said, I dig it, man. I definitely do. Because I even have talked about it at times where people are loud about Patrick Queen in his play, and at times I'm like, yo, what you're loud about isn't even a PQ thing. This is what the structure of the defense is asking him, and he's just going over here and doing a little bit more with that. But yeah, I like what I'm saying from all them dudes, though, man. In terms of E-Rob, the physicality continues to show up. If they're going to use you just for these roles, excel at those roles. Peyton Wilson, he's kind of like the in-between guy, right? A little bit of both, but he's a little younger. But it's like, man, you see him being fearless, look like an athlete, go make plays that you're supposed to make. And then PQ, man, he doing everything that we want. I think that even when, I guess the things that I've said to myself, okay, want him to clean the tackling up a little bit better. At the same time, I'm like, you watch him in Baltimore, this is who he is. He's going to make a ton of tackles. He's going to miss some tackles. But because he's fast and he gets to the ball a lot, that's just his game. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's been a time or two he's looked like he's on ice skates out there. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if that's the injury or what, but
sometimes he's not as fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
Think of Cam Hayward as like peak perfection fundamentalist. Think of PQ as like, I'm fundamental, but I'm a great athlete, though. Like, he wins a lot with his athleticism versus always having to resort to perfect technique. So sometimes when he's tackling at times, you're like, yeah, bro, you ain't really trying to give me like technique, but I get it. And sometimes that's the price of doing business with certain people. You're just like, all right, if that's the downside of your game, all of this is going to outweigh that. And even I felt like yesterday we saw a little bit of both. We saw him have the moment where it's like, yo, all right, you could have tackled him there, maybe it in there. All right, cool. He's still picking up yards. But then you see him make some other plays, you're like, all right, I ain't tripping no more. Like, it's all up.
Yeah, getting after Jameis, the blitzes, the pass deflection, running side to side.
Yeah, so I'm like, you take all of that with PQ, but you just got to know this is how he plays, man. And as long as you know what it is, the same with E-Rob. We knew last year a certain person was like, yo, this is going to put him in a bad situation. But we know this is going to put him in a great situation. All right, cool, man. You live with some of the not so hot, and then you love the part that he going to do at a high level, man. Yes, shout out to them dudes, though, man.
Justin Gordon, good morning, fellas. Deke, I'm just like you. I don't like the 2 quarterback stuff. I'm tired of the 3 running back stuff with Najee. Let that man cook. We see how getting cute cost us.
That running back combo is interesting, man.
All right, you could be tired of the 3 running back stuff, but
situation. Interesting.
We're not getting rid of the 2 running back stuff because Jaylen Warren was the more efficient running back yesterday when you look at him and Najee.
Man, y'all hating on my dog.
I'm not hating on Najee. Dude, no. I'm just, listen.
Don't do my dog like that.
All I'm saying is just put some respect on Jaylen Warren's name. That's all. We need him.
I wish you would put the respect.
We need that 1-2 punch.
But don't be acting like Najee won't do his thing.
If we want to cut off, no, I like Najee. I like that.
Right.
If we want to cut off a running back, it's Cordell Patterson at this point. But we're not cutting off Jaylen Warren because we needed him in that second half.
Hey, bro.
When the offense needed a spark,
Facts.
you saw what Jaylen Warren did.
We need both. I'm with you 1,000%. No, but trust me, man. Both of them dudes, man, complement each other so well.
Yeah, that is. You know what? He's got a point. Why
Yeah.
we got to close out the game? Why is Cordell Patterson in there?
Because this is kind of the situation. Is like we have 3 very unique tools. And at times you want to use them all. And I feel like at times when we're even watching the flow of the game, it feels like, oh, this is Najee's 2 series to kind of get all the touches. Oh, this is the Cordell Patterson couple of series to get all the touches. Oh, now we're on Jalen's turn to get all the series. And then it kind of will rotate back. At times, I was just like, yo, is this just his part of it's his turn to rotate out there? And that's why you're utilizing him right now? Because I agree. At that stage, we're not trying to fool you from a passing perspective. We're trying to eat up that clock. We're trying to run the football. We're trying to close the game
ball
out.
security.
Yeah, and have ball security, which we know of all our running backs, Najee is the best one at that from just a statistical standpoint. Like, he doesn't do that. He don't put it on the ground. He doesn't lose them. So that was my thing. I'm like, yeah, if we're doing a rotation just based off of that, okay, cool, have him out there. But if it's not that, bro, let's not overthink this. You know Najee is the guy that closes these games out, man. But, yeah, all of them dudes gave us something, man. Because I thought early on it was Najee's running that sparked it off in the first quarter. He had the 20-yard run. He had it was like 1 or 2 other runs in that first quarter where he kept us afloat. We obviously got the fill on the opening or the beginning of the game and stuff like that. Then from there, it transitioned to Jalen. He started getting hot. Cordell, he'll still be giving us some plays, though. I just don't know if they... To me, I'm like, are y'all trying to put him in the Jalen Samuel category of Swiss Army, get some stuff? Or are y'all trying to make him like legitimately a third part of a rotation? And I don't know, because sometimes he's hurt. Sometimes Najee's cooking. And we know he had missed Jalen Warren for a little bit of time as well. So now I'm back having all 3. I'm just like, I don't know what the intent is all the way just yet with that, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do like Cordell Patterson being out there.
Because he brings some stuff.
You just can't fumble. Because at least with a Jalen Warren fumble, you know he's giving us way more than what Cordell Patterson is.
Fair.
From an explosive standpoint and just production down in, down out.
Yeah.
And Jalen Warren, I mean, he's only got that 1 fumble this year. So he's actually doing good for, I guess, touches or carries per fumble at this point.
Yeah,
it's just
Warren,
that we've got some pass with him too over the last couple of years.
To me, Warren is our most explosive back. Najee is our most complete back. But I think Cordell Patterson is the hardest for guys to scheme against, because they literally will line him up at running back. He'll be at tight end. I done seen him out at like legit wide receiver 1, and they'll legit run. I mean, we seen him even throw it to him a couple of times. We were like, okay.
Yeah, just don't fumble. That's what.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like all 3 bring something. Yeah.
But if we did have to cut one off, it's Patterson after yesterday's fumble for sure.
Don't put the ball on the ground, man. You know the rules. Don't put the ball on the ground, man.
Nick Ferrier joined the upper room.
Shout out to Nick Ferrier and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Amin Shtabi, Steelers' last win in Philly was 1965. Thoughts?
Oh, no, man. Shout out to our
unfortunately, that's
man.
a thing.
Yeah, man. I had to talk about this down there. I'm like, yo, why y'all wouldn't break up this history, man? Yeah. They were saying how, I guess, Coach Tomlin, Coward, think even Noel. Yeah. In terms of the history of who was actually won in Philadelphia, bro.
Wait, didn't we beat them? Ben's rookie year?
We've beat Philly. We haven't beat them
that
in
home?
Philadelphia, bro. We beat Philly multiple times. Has not been in Philadelphia. Yeah, bro. The big 3.
I think we played them the next year away and we lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know last time in 17, they kicked our head all the way in. Yeah.
We beat them at home. You're right.
Was that 17? Yeah, 17. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, we always beat them at the crib.
There was an Eagles game. We
beat them most recently at the crib. We beat them at the crib when they had It was with my God,
Carson Wentz,
the young receivers that we talked that you spoke on.
COVID game, yeah. Carson Wentz and Fulgham.
Yeah,
Claypool had the 4 touchdown game. Yeah,
back when we said he was better than Justin Jefferson. Yeah, that was the game. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that was both of their rookie years,
yeah.
And Claypool couldn't keep it up after that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a minute since
I
we
don't
won
know.
in Philadelphia, bro.
He asked for thoughts. I mean,
the thoughts of this, man. Philly's an extremely tough place to play at, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a tough place to play. The crowd is gonna be absolutely ruckus. And I don't know, it just gets weird at times there. I really can't tell you. Because like I said, even when Wentz beat the heck out of us that season, you look at what we did the rest of that year and how it ended for us, and it was like, yo, we went all the way to the AFC Championship. Lost to the Patriots. Patriots won it that year. But, yeah, it's just a tough place to play, man. But we also don't play them as frequently there either, and that's the other part. So some of this is like, yo, man, yeah, we haven't won there since 65.
It's once every 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's kind of like when they bring up. I think it was Vegas or not Vegas versus the Raiders out in Oakland. It was, oh man, it's weird. Like the record out there. I'm like, yo, you only playing them once.
We're starting to clean that up.
Yeah. So we'll be good with that, man. Sometimes it's literally if we play them every year, twice a year. Let's be real. You don't think we won in Philadelphia? Absolutely, gonna get it done in Philly. But based off of this, yeah, it has been a little awkward for us.
How about our streak against the Browns at home?
What's that one? Because I know we haven't had they have never swept us, and I know 7 had like the crazy like 22.
I think we're like 21-0 over the last 21 games.
Okay,
at home.
Now that I think about it, they never beat us at the crib. Yeah, so we never lost at home.
Ben's only losses would have been on the road to Cleveland.
How many times he only lost twice? The playoffs one,
but
like that was the playoffs though.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Do we count that?
No, I'm not in that. Whatever.
I would say it's playoffs.
Whatever the record is that popped up on the screen that I saw yesterday, or maybe they said it on over the broadcast. I can't remember.
20 straight. That's what I'm saying. It's 20 straight. It gotta be regular season. Yeah.
Howard Mills is saying 20. 900 Juice is saying 21. I thought I heard 21. Yeah. It might have been 20, but still, something that I like to hear.
Oh yeah.
Something that wasn't really on top of my mind.
Hey, look, sustained victories, sustained excellence, sustained.
Once I heard it, I was like, "Yeah, that's probably right." Yeah, outside of the playoff one, though.
So 7 only lost to the Browns 3 times. Then playoff loss. My first year here, 14, and it had to be some other time before then, maybe, because he did the overtime tie.
Yeah, probably a random game in the 2000s.
Yeah, because we ain't lost in Cleveland. No, because that was Mason was the helmet game.
Maybe one of those years we went 8-8, like the year we drafted Holmes after the Super Bowl. Could have been that year. 2009, I think that was another year we went 8-8.
They're saying maybe a Thursday night game?
Yeah, I could see it. Something like that.
Okay.
Random Thursday night game in Cleveland.
Respect.
Elijah Way Too Smooth says, "What's up? Turning in from the 859 Kentucky. Just want to say I appreciate you both. Moats and Deke, y'all make work manageable. All love. Let's go Steelers. Number 7, here we come."
Nah, salute to you, man. We definitely appreciate you tapping in with us, man, even when you are at work, man. Salute to you on that. Shoot, y'all be making work manageable for me, man. I'll be down at the stadium sometime. The amount of love y'all be showing, I'm like, oh, it can't be from balling. I ain't done that in like forever. So any love when I see people, they be like, yo, that's Moats. I'm like, it's you too, bro. It's gotta be you too, bro. So shout out to you, all right? Deke, it's been a minute. All right, 6+.
It could be from balling.
Deke, 6 years is a long time, bro. It's a long time. They face recognizing in regular clothes. Shit, just like this. Shout out to the YouTube, man. Shout out to y'all, though, man. Like I said, y'all make it happen, man. So we appreciate you from the heart.
828 Style, what's up? Moats and Deke. He says, I'm back, baby.
Let's
go. Are all done, so there'll be no more missed live episodes. Hey, Moats.
Okay.
Puka looked like Hines Ward out there yesterday. LOL.
Nah, shout out to Puka, man. And listen.
My God.
When a guy.
It was unreal, some of his catches.
And I think that's why, for me, that's where, like, the player side comes out. I'm like, yo, I don't trip if you got to be great. I just don't want you to win on layups. Be great. When Steph Curry is pulling up from half court and he hits 6 and you be like, yo, all right, cool. You were great today, man. Puka, the amount of circus catch beating. I'm like, yo, you're in possession defense. You were in great. Everybody's doing your job, man. If they do that and they make all these plays today, man, great. They deserve it. Let's see if they can do it again if we ever see them again, man. But what are the odds of it? Man, that was nuts. Shout out to Puka, though, bro. But Puka.
Stafford was throwing
as long as
lasers.
Both of them dudes, bro. And even Cup got in on it a little bit. It's like, but that's my whole thing. I'm like, yo, there is no shame in losing a game. But you want that team to have to go above and beyond. You want them to have to, look like you a Super Bowl MVP. Stafford, look like Puka, like you that guy. Like, look like that. Don't be, oh, who's this guy over here cooking us? That's the day we be complaining about at times. We be like, yo, why that dude do that? Who's this dude? But different mentalities also in terms of how we approach the games, too.
Well, I was getting a little worried early in yesterday's game when I saw Kadarius Toney running some of these punts back for like 15, 20 yards. I'm like, wait.
Like, don't let him be the guy that
why are we letting Kadarius Toney do this?
Yep. I'm with you, bro. When
then he
Jameis
muffed it
made
at
a
the end.
couple of plays and he hit the one for Judy for the time, I'm like, yo, that's a court. He's
That
making
was-
a great play.
That was a good play by
like,
Jameis.
I don't have an issue if you got to elevate your game and do something special. If you do that, man, hey, tip my cap to you, bro. Let me see you do it again. Hey, we just Puka and Stafford. They did that thing. Yeah, I ain't know he was gonna do it like that. I'm like, yo, shout out to Puka, bro. I mean, we know Puka nice, but for us, we don't see Puka as frequently.
I was gonna say, I
That's
didn't
the only
think he
thing.
was that
Yeah,
nice, to be honest.
I don't see him as frequently. I know they talk about the other way. I don't watch him enough. Yeah, I was like, all right, shout out to Puka. I just know he's physical as heck with the run after. That's all I remember hearing. Yeah, I like it though, man.
Justin Gordon, we scored 27 without GP. I'm ready for the next 3.
Big facts. Big facts. Even though they are saying that GP is still going to be up in the air this week. In fact,
I heard they were
he
leaning
was
towards
kind
him
of
being out.
Yeah, I was about to say this morning, shout out to the homie Pursuta, man. He did say that on the morning show that it is leaning a lot more to that than actually him playing. It's just unfortunate, man. But at the same time, I love what Coach Tomlin is doing in terms of be smart.
Yeah.
We don't have to rush you to get back out here. We know we have a style, a certain brand, and we have a quarterback that is less about the name on the jersey and more about, yo, just run this route and I'm going to get it to you. I don't care if it's Scotty Miller. I don't care if it's Ben Skronik. I don't care if it's Van Jefferson. Oh, it's Mike Williams this time. Okay, yo, it's Darnell. Okay, it's move this week. Like, it doesn't matter. Russ's ability to spread the ball around, his accuracy, his timing, and how fast he is able to get up to speed with the new characters. It's not like he's had 1,000 reps with Scotty Miller and Mike Williams and Van Jefferson. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, 40 minutes before that or 2 hours before they got to the stadium, they was planning on having GP being out there, being that guy, you know? So it's like to see how you could just, all right, cool. Let's work with these dudes. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
So do you think that shuts down any of the conspiracy theories?
Of what? Oh, Lord. I know y'all ain't about to say they set him out because of beef. I know y'all ain't. Is that what they saying? I know they ain't saying
It was Tomlin's version of discipline.
Man, what did
Tomlin,
they discipline him for?
So
what
hold
did he do?
What
did he do?
Here's the timeline. I don't buy any of the
man.
conspiracy
What?
theories. I said it yesterday. I didn't buy him at all. I thought GP was legitimately hurt.
All right, let me hear this, man.
So here's
Hold
the
on,
timeline.
Hold on.
Tomlin, after the Bengals game, said that GP needed to grow up.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
then on, I guess it was Friday when GP addressed the media, he had some immature type of comments related to Greg Newsome and what he thought of the Browns. Yeah.
He played dumb. He did the, I don't want to get fined, so I'm going to just play dumb. I don't know anything. I don't know any of them dudes.
Yeah, so this was
Man, y'all got to stop
Tomlin
this,
disciplining
man.
him for not
You going to have a 2-game hammy,
approaching
all right?
the media in an appropriate fashion.
You have a 2-game hammy. All right, that's what you have for right now. A shout out to the conspiracy theorists out there. If we were going to entertain it, we got time. Let's entertain it. I could see it just for the simple fact of, load management. If we wanted to entertain it, load management, right? We have never seen a wide receiver that is of the star capacity that George Pickens is at this stage of his career be set down in active games, not practice. We ain't say vet day, take Wednesday, take Thursday off. We say, yo, sit out of these snaps for load management. So, yes, there could be some discipline stuff going on. There could be. I personally don't think that's the case. But if we wanted to entertain it, there is some breadcrumbs for it now. They've already... I'm a study type of guy. I don't want to just make. Let me see. Give me some info though. You done gave me some info. I ain't smart, but I can figure it out now. That's what. So I wouldn't put it past him. But typically, from my experience with Coach Tomlin, he is not playing that game as it pertains to game day. If he want to discipline him, he is going to hit him where he knows every person at that level feels it the most, and that's your pocket. When you feel like you're going through a whole work week, the amount of stuff you put in, and he starts tapping into that is usually how he wants to discipline you. He don't want to do the whole let me hurt
Where's
the
that money
team.
go?
It actually goes to well, let's see. For no, because it's all same family. I was about to say because like we have 2 sets of fines. Like you have the NFL that'll fine you for like game day stuff, but then you have like the team will also fine you for like conduct detrimental or you're late to work, this and that. So what I was gonna say is I know for the NFL games, those fines go to different charity initiatives for the cities, like the youth program stuff, but they also have a portion that comes to guys like me. NFL alumni who are vested. Like, so we get some of that. So we be like, yo, don't get fined. But if you do, I ain't tripping. You feel me? So like when I seen GP do, I'm like, yo, GP, bro, you got to be smarter. But you know what I'm saying, man? I ain't tripping either. All right. So that's that. For the teams,
You're living up to that double agent.
Hey,
mantra.
listen, man, listen. I've grown enough to get to the gravy side. I'm like, oh, now I get it. I see what y'all get now. All right. Don't trip, but if you do trip, just do it on game day. All right, just, if you gonna act out, make sure everybody can see it because we all appreciate you for that. And that's league wide. It ain't just Pittsburgh. Just any team that's doing it, it all goes to the same fund, and yeah, we get a cut of it. So I like that. But in terms of the specific team ones, I don't 100% know, but I am under the impression that it is a part of the same family because they all in bed together. So that was what I was like.
It'd be messed up if it was going back in Tomlin's pockets.
No. Fines don't work like that. No. And on top of that fine be going back to Mr. Rooney's pocket. He the check cutter. Them checks say Arthur J. I'd be like, oof, that's the big boy. I know that one. Yeah. But shout out, man. Man.
The three reasons I don't buy the conspiracy theory that this was a Tomlin discipline thing is one. He actually was on the injury report on Wednesday and Thursday for the hamstring, missed practice, which I didn't know about. None of us knew about it. No one talked about that at all. Yeah. I guess we thought it wasn't really going to be anything. Why didn't we know about that?
The way
why wasn't it talked about at all?
Man, the way that they were trying to say it was like, yo, he was still being a part of the situation. Everything was good. And then they said Friday was supposed to be
when threw it under the rug like nothing? Okay.
Right. And then it was like Friday was when they supposed to have.
Like I didn't see one
that
headline.
That was what it was communicated.
Anything.
Yeah. I wasn't down there, so I can't tell you. But that was how it was communicated. It was like, yo, he was good. Friday happened. It gets a little tweaky. And now they like, oh, you might play Sunday. They go out there. Was it an hour or two before everybody gets to the stadium? He's testing it out. And they like, nah. But they even said that he was still leaning like he wanted to play. And they said, yo, let's just be smart. We don't need to push it. And then Coach Tomlin, I guess they interviewed him, and he said based on the amount of reps he was supposed to get in the game, they just wanted to play it safe with him. That to me doesn't scream discipline. That to me doesn't scream, yo, they knew on Wednesday he wasn't going to play. It sounds like they did like every NFL team does. If a guy coming out of a game on Sunday is leaking oil, man, I don't have to broadcast that to everybody. But at the same time, we're going to take care of you. You're my guy. I need you on Friday, though. Because with Coach Tomlin, if you're not one of his like vets, he wants you to at least practice one day out the week. And typically that's the Friday practice. So that was how it was communicated to me. Now, I don't know all the backstories of was y'all out there how long? I don't know, but the way it was communicated, that was, you know what I mean? So
the second thing is if Tom,
remember,
you're saying this year?
No, I'm saying last year.
Yeah, the first
because
Bengals game.
The second one was going into that one.
Going
where
into
like,
the
yo,
Bengals game. That was after the Colts game,
right? But
we
earlier,
were on the 3-game
this
skid.
is the one where Jalen Warren says that I would have blocked for him. That's that comment.
What's the Bengals game though? I can't remember.
That was that one. It was the I would have blocked for him comment because you see GP.
That was in the Colts game. Going into the Bengals one. The Bengals one was Deontay.
Okay, I thought it was him in that one.
I mean, there was other stuff with Pickens last year.
Yeah, good call.
I mean, I think it all added up to that. Yeah. After the Colts game, in between the Colts game and the Bengals game, where we were just like,
because I remember him saying like, I didn't want to get Tank Dell. That's what I'm saying that like I don't want to be like Tank Dell.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we would have all been in agreement of a Tomlin decision to bench Pickens for a game or suspend him for a game. Media, fans, even some players, probably coaching staff, organization. I think everyone would have understood that, but he decided to stick with Pickens, and he played in that Bengals game. Rest is history. We got a little bit of that run. Mm-hmm. So seeing what Pickens did in that Bengals game, combined with some of his comments on Friday, that doesn't add up to a suspension or discipline.
I was like, that didn't feel
Tomlin.
like
If
that,
anything,
man.
Tomlin likes to lean into the division rivalry beef
1000%.
and that type of stuff.
He would have been in there all week like, hey, he going to be following you, GP. How you going to act? You a fake tough guy, GP. All right, coach. When I go ahead and put 150 on him, we'll see who the tough guy is. That'd have been that talk all week.
And then the last reason why I'm not buying the conspiracy theory would be the fact that he's already listed as pretty much out for this Eagles game.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, man.
I like the decision to bench him though, or to sit him out, because I think being healthy for the playoffs is way more important than any seeding.
1000%.
Way more important.
Health always over seeding, man. Health always over seeding. It was a smart decision. Sit him out, man. Allow him to fully heal up because we're going to need him. We saw what our offense looked like in that first quarter while we were trying to figure out who, what, when. It's like, yeah, we don't want to have to experience that versus some of these better teams. It's like Cleveland, they're good at times, but they're inconsistent. That's why their record is what it is. We know versus some of the other ones, you don't want to get into the slow start. You want to make sure that you're coming out fully loaded and playing our game to the best that we can, so that way we can go ahead and win this Lombardi like we're supposed to. So, health matters. Absolutely.
The silver lining is we got to see Mike Williams more incorporated in the offense. Even a guy like Scotty Miller, because if GP's playing,
those guys roles
GP's taking up all those snaps, right?
Yep.
So we're still probably having some sort of conversation today on Mondays, like when are we going to get Mike Williams involved? When is the chemistry? When's the rapport going to be built enough between him and Russell Wilson where he's going to get out on the field, get some targets?
Why do we even trade for Mike Williams? We don't even use this guy.
But I think with him being out there yesterday and some of the targets that he did get from Russ and some of the production that he gave the team, I think that only builds up the trust and makes you think that he's going to be a legitimate part of this offense going forward, even when GP comes back.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we want GP out there for the Eagles, but it is one of those things. If he's not out there, that gives more opportunity for a guy like Mike Williams, a guy like that who we might need big time down the stretch, because we've been calling for him. How many times in these last how many games we're just like, if you line him up with Pickens out there, both on the outside, I think that is going to do wonders for your offense and how you could stress out a defense. It's just that, for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes in practice and what Russ's comfortability is with Mike right now, but he's not out there as much as you would expect with a player of his caliber. Yeah. But hey, I like the decision to sit out Pickens, though. I did.
Also opened up the door for Move to get more action as well, man. It was good to see that.
Yeah. Justin Gordon said, wait, I just read that, and we just talked a lot about that. 828 Style says, ain't been on in a month. Are they saying Russ cooked on here? Hopefully GP sees we can win without him.
Ooh.
And he cuts out the antics, gets mad, and then goes off more.
Ooh, I see what you did. Say, man, sometimes, man, you got to let it be seen without you. And he was like, hold on, sometimes you don't want it to see what it looks like without you because it might look good. 27 points, double-digit victory. Yeah, victory formation for the end. We ain't done that in a minute now, Deke. We done scored points.
Game was over at the end of the third quarter.
That's what I'm saying. We done scored points. We ain't done like that in a minute, though. It was, I like
it,
man.
Last week.
No, it wasn't victory formation like that. Remember?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and that spread also, double digits at the end. Nah, we ain't done that in a minute. That. And like you said, that was without our most prolific wide receiver.
It was really, like 27-7? Like, that's what the score was. Jameis did the garbage time stuff.
You minimize it like you do.
No, I'm just saying I think the game was over, end of the third,
we can't say
fourth.
The game was over early third or late third, early fourth when, we got the Pierre pick. We had the Skronik fumble. Man, it was like 2 or 3 other things. We had the Cordell Patterson fumble that took place. It was multiple stuff that happened.
Well, yeah, that
could have made that game
stupid.
Very weird at the end.
That Patterson fumble, that was on us. That was doing stupid stuff.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no garbage time, man. You heard what Romo say, man. It's still time. It's plenty.
I wasn't buying him. He was trying to sell it for the audience. You saw how weird it would get. Keep the advertisers happy.
You saw how weird it could get, though. When that Cordell Patterson fumble happened, everybody
I think
was
that's just a Steeler thing. Yeah,
this?
I don't know why we got to do that.
Whoa, what's this? That ain't feel like garbage time. Ew, hold on, now. Make a play, please, somebody. Yeah.
That's the thing, though. We had the point margin so high by the end of the third that even with our stupid stuff and Jameis trying to come back, it was still to a degree that we had the game locked up. As opposed to like the Giants game. Giants game that actually got to 1 score.
The only difference was the Giants didn't miss little stuff like field goals that we saw them miss. 2 of them. Otherwise, we sitting at.
Oh, that was earlier though.
It was still just 13 points for them. It been 13 total points. It's a difference, man. It ain't no. It's the NFL, man. We see it every time.
I just feel like we had that. It was locked up. End of the third.
After
After Russ threw that one.
That spread was no different than the Bills and Rams spread at one point.
What?
Their spread was the same as the Bills and Rams.
It was too late in the game, though. It was like end of third, early fourth.
Hey, look, I like how your mind works, bro.
Yeah, it was over. But, of course, we did have to make it interesting. And, yeah.
It's the NFL, man.
Not the way you wanted to close it out, but 27-14. I'll take it all down.
So you got nervous? I know you didn't get nervous.
I didn't know. I thought the game was. It's just like, why do we got to do this stupid stuff? Just don't make it to where somehow this is a 1-score game. Like the game's over. It's over.
So
but
how
don't
is
do
it over
that.
then if you say
It's over. It is over.
It doesn't sound like it's over there,
no,
bro.
It's over. It was over. But we do find ways to just somehow make it more interesting than what it needs to be.
I'm like, yo, we up 27-7. What y'all get nervous for all of a sudden, man? Now we nervous. Y'all booed at one point in the game.
I wasn't nervous.
You was booed in the first quarter when they ain't scored enough touchdowns. Then when they done scored 24 unanswered points, now we nervous at the end. Like, come on, man. Which one is it, man?
It was over. It was over.
I
But
just love it,
you
man.
know how I describe it? Because
What's up?
27-14, whenever you look at the final result
Yeah.
and that score, 27-14, and even the feeling of the game, like after that first quarter, I was just like, yeah, we're going to win this. This just feels like a game we're going to win. Browns keep making these mistakes, the Jameis picks, the missed field goals and everything, and we keep capitalizing, especially Russ in that third quarter. I think it was a clean win in terms of like we proved that we were the better team.
Yeah.
And it played out how it was supposed to play out, how Thursday night was supposed to play out even.
I would
We were the
agree.
better team. We clearly showed we were the better team, but it was an ugly game. Like it was a
The flow of it.
it was a first quarter, first half snooze fest from our offense.
But we say that, but I don't agree. We still were scoring points in the first
I
half.
think we ended up with 13,
We
right? By the
did.
first
We
half,
had
yeah.
three. We had a field goal in the opening
Well,
drive.
some of it was due to
We-
the
it
good
got a-
field position we got.
Yeah. But that's all the part of it. They capitalized on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Calvin Austin punt return after the Browns' first series got us immediately in field goal range.
Yeah.
And then, was it the
It was the pick
Keanu
by
Benton pick?
Yeah.
And then,
we scored with
a
Naj.
touchdown.
And then from there, we came back, and that's when
Yeah,
third
we had
quarter hit.
we
got
had
rolling.
we had one nice
Yeah.
drive, I think, where we flipped the field and kicked the field
I was
goal.
about to say, we outscored them 24 zip in the second and third. Like, it was 10 points in the second, 10 zip, 14 points in the third. So, I'm like, we doing everything that we look. It's just not perfection for 60, but it's not supposed to be. You know why? Because you're playing against other professionals who are great at what they do as well.
We played winning football.
Yeah, we're winning.
And it was
Absolutely.
ugly. It's an ugly game. Whatever.
But I'm glad that
I'll
we got a
take it.
chance to see them with a full. Everybody get your full week of practice, full reps. All right, keep that snow over there, okay. And now let's line it up.
It was a nice
Yeah.
Tomlin type of win.
Now
a
let's
nice
line it up.
Steeler football type of
Absolutely.
win. Defense was awesome. Running game, pretty prominent throughout the course of it, even though I think we only had 3.6 yards per carry at the end of it. And that's probably just due to some of those runs at the end. Because it felt like we were running, better than that for most of the game. And then Russ picked the spots. It wasn't Russ's best game or anything, but
When he
capitalized on
when
those
he
two
got
touchdowns in the second half.
going, when he did that sounds like, okay. All right.
That was nice.
Okay.
It was real nice.
Yeah. They
We
say
got
let
a
him
team,
cook,
man.
They
Yeah,
say let that
we
man
got a
cook,
team.
bro.
We got Russ playing like a top 5 quarterback. We're in a good spot. We're in a great spot. And that's why, to me, that Pickens health stuff is way more important than worrying about seeding.
Yeah.
If Russ is playing like this, our team's playing like this, we can go on the road and beat
So
anyone.
now we got a full, was it 7 games for Russ now? 6-1.
Is it?
Is it 6-1? I want to say yeah.
Haven't even been keeping track.
Because Phil's was 4-2 first 6, and that was so 6-1. So, all right. So far, so good. We going back to Phil's at any time? Anybody want to go back to
Hell
Phil's
no.
yet?
No.
All right, I was just checking.
Hell
Just
no.
checking.
Who's saying that?
It was loud for the first 6 weeks, and then it was loud for like.
I'm
that
sure people
7th
were
week,
thinking
so
it in the first quarter, the
people were
first half of
booing.
yesterday.
People were booing. I'm like, yo, did he not just score how many points last week? But now we're booing all of a sudden because you don't have your star receiver an hour before the game about to start. But hey, let me boo you real quick because you only got a field goal in the first quarter. Like, bro, what?
They weren't booing Russ. They were just
All
booing
right,
the
man.
flat offense.
I'm just like, yo, y'all got to.
They were booing the flat offense.
Bruh.
It wasn't Russ. It was
Bruh.
just, we
What are
need to
doing?
see better.
What are we doing? So why they ain't boo after the run play? They boo after the pass. Every time it was a pass,
Are you serious?
It was the pass one they booed on. It wasn't the run. It was the pass one.
Was it
All
after
right.
we didn't convert a third down, though?
It might have been, but it was
Okay.
a pass play, though. It was a pass play, bro.
I'm sure they would have booed if we didn't convert on a third and it was a run play.
And let it would have been a 3. Let me get Fields. Throw in Fields. He can at least run the ball. He doesn't throw it away on screens. He runs it. He'll run it away. Yeah, man.
I'm sure people were thinking it. The offense was flat. A little bit in the first half, first quarter. But, no, Russ is Russ, man. Russ is a second half player.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. As long as the game's in reach, and we were up for all the game, too.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
It
Almost
was
like the
literally
Ravens
the first quarter was the only
were up
part
the
of
whole
it.
time.
It was just the first quarter. Yeah.
We were up the whole time, but all I'm saying is even if we're down double digits in a first half, as long as the game's in reach, you got a chance with Russell Wilson. He's one of those guys, man.
Respect.
He's one of those guys.
Respect. Shout out to Rashawn Jones as well, man. He said that the people that he was sitting next to, they actually were booing on some of the running plays, specifically toss plays. I agree. There have been multiple times, man. You know how Matt Canada, his was the jet sweep. We didn't like it, but it was effective. It still worked. That's how I feel about Arthur Smith in the toss play. He calls it a lot. It works because of how Naj is able to like go against the grain and hit it out the backside. But I be hating every time they call that. I'm like, yo, why you calling it toss? And you calling it to the short side of the field? This
You
dude
mean
ain't
to
got
tell me
nowhere
we
to
need a
run.
Derrick
Like,
Henry for those type of tosses?
bro, yes, I actually would. Yes, but I hate the fact that, and that's his like play. I'm like, Arthur Smith, you love the toss. Matt Canada loved the jet sweep. You love the toss. It's effective, but I absolutely hate the play, bro. I hate it. Or at least call the toss with Jalen Warren. At least lie to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's nothing tossy about Najee. I'm like, yo, this is a dive that you're just flipping it to him, man. It's gonna hit in the A gap. All right, it's getting back to the A gap. If that's as a defender, I'm like, yo, that it ain't hitting outside. It's gonna been back every time, man.
I could live with the toss problems over the jet sweep problems all day.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Like I said, it works. It works. But we all don't gonna agree. That's my one. All right. Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Congratulations to the College Football Committee for telling all other teams that the strength of schedule doesn't matter. So from now on, there is zero incentive for teams to schedule big out-of-conference games.
What did I miss?
Man, I wish I was more plugged in. Pitt didn't make it, so I was just like,
in the same
whoever gets in, whoever doesn't, I'm
same
not
with
that
JMU
concerned about it.
JMU lost them extra ones. Maybe they're talking Bama, maybe? Because I know that was part of the argument for Georgia if they would have lost in the SEC championship. It was like, don't penalize them when all of their losses have been against top tier like SEC or
Is he
ranked
talking about
teams.
the seeding?
I don't know.
Because some team like
it could
Penn
be the seeding
State,
too,
a lot of people are complaining Penn State's got an easier path, but they're not deserving of it.
Yeah.
What
about SMU and Clemson? I think that was one too because then Clemson won, but SMU has the better seeding, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. But other than that, I don't know enough.
Maybe you can clarify.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what you're saying. Yeah, SMU made it over Bama.
Oh.
That's what it is. Because I was like, Bama has but Vanderbilt played a lot better this season than what that loss was when it happened.
ACC, better conference than people think.
I mean, shout out to SMU. I mean, they had a great season. They only had one loss though, right?
2 after the ACC championship.
Oh yeah, but
so that's the thing.
ACC championship, whereas Bama had 3 losses before, and didn't even go to the game.
Yeah, are you punishing them for making it to the ACC championship and losing in a close game to Clemson?
And
it's not like they got blown out. If they got blown out, I think that's a different story.
Well, because at one point it was a blowout though. At one point, Clemson was up like it was 20,
I think it was
like
double
28
digits.
to 7 or something. Yeah, and then they came back and made it closer. Yeah. Yeah, but to me, when I thought of Bama, I'm like, you got 3 losses. You didn't even play for for the SEC
they got
championship
smoked by Oklahoma too. They lost to Vanderbilt. Smoked by Oklahoma. They probably have another loss, but it's a better loss.
But their wins, they have ranked wins.
Right,
and that's
right.
The thing for
they have some higher
They got
wins.
way higher. Like the ranked wins are better for them. Yeah. So I mean, I get it, but to me, I don't want to penalize SMU either because I thought they had a great season as well. And it's like, yo, if you're second
12 teams are making the playoffs.
Yeah,
if you're part of this conversation, you're your own problem.
Yeah, man.
Like Miami losing those 2 games at the end, I don't want to hear that they got
same
snubbed.
with Bama. I'm like, Bama, bro, you knew what it was when you lost to Vanderbilt. You knew what it was when Oklahoma put 40 on you, man. Like, and I love Bama. You not roll tide. Man, stop it. The same way I look at JMU, I'm like, bro, don't holler about none of these other teams. What y'all did, man, that's all y'all. That ain't on them. Yeah. Be like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's 12 teams that make it at this point. Like, I think you could be louder or be more mad whenever you're talking about 4 teams. Almost like last year with Florida State being undefeated and Bama getting in over them.
That was janky.
Didn't they have a loss or 2?
Yeah, Bama had a loss, but
obviously Bama was the better team at that time.
But their quarterback was out, so.
Right, I feel like that was like a more deserving argument. It's only 4 teams that make it, whereas now we got 12. If you're like the 13th or 14th team, bro, watch Pitt's gonna be like the 13th or 14th team next year. I'm just gonna be livid. I'm gonna be going on a rant. But yeah, with 12 teams, you control your own destiny, even with a loss. That's the thing I like about this college football season and how they got the 12 teams.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the hiccup, you can have the mulligan.
Yeah,
1 loss, but after that, you control your own destiny,
bro. Yeah,
you win your conference, you're in.
Right. I'm literally that simple with it, man. Like,
Win your conference, you're in. Or don't have any terrible losses. Just Take care of business. When you know things are in your control, take care of business.
Yeah. Now I do feel bad for you, Hannibal. He says wifey is not happy because Bama didn't make it. So that does suck, man. At least my wife, she ain't. Yeah, she won't tripping that we ain't got no ties.
They
to
weren't
it, you know
doing
what I mean?
anything anyway.
Yeah. It's Bama. This is how you gonna go against Bama? That's like when Brady and the Patriots or Belichick was up there. He's like, yeah, all right.
They might be
you
more.
Never go against
they're
them,
definitely
man.
a more interesting team than a couple of the teams that made it. I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably like Boise State, Arizona State.
No, Bama. Trust me, Bama is very much deserving to be in. But once again, when you're talking about who do you take out, I'm not gonna take out a team that got their second loss in the ACC championship for a 3-loss Bama team, no matter how much I feel like, they have a tougher schedule, they have a tougher conference and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, how many Georgia's in there? That's your at large then. All right, or Texas in there, that's your at large then. Like, man, y'all can't take up every spot. Like, come on, bro. Hold on, is there not? It might be a third one.
No,
in there.
it might just be
Tennessee.
those two.
No, Tennessee's in there also. Yeah, let's say it's
Tennessee's
a third
at large,
one.
and Texas is at large now because they lost the SEC championship.
Yeah, I said no, I won't trip him. Yeah.
What's Georgia gonna do now? I guess they got to rock with that backup quarterback.
Oh yeah, because the homie did. He definitely rocked his joint. Good thing for them to get the bye because homie was sleepy. He definitely I was like, y'all knock him out and then do the interview right after the game, huh? Just put the camera in his face. I love it.
Well, I missed the play. It looked like his arm, but wait, he got a concussion.
No. So it's two different quarterbacks. So
I get you. You're talking about the backup.
The backup got knocked out
right,
the
they
play
took him out for the
before,
play.
and that's
right,
when he came back and then just handed the ball off. But then they did the interview with him when they got knocked out. Like, he just was asleep. Like, he got the camera all in my man's face.
I get what you're saying.
Hitting him on the back. I'm like,
right. So you think Beck's out for the playoffs with that arm?
Yeah,
right.
I think that's the Big Ben. Like that looked like the UCL, the elbow joint. Yeah, that's what that was. So that's even when he did the handoff, I'm like, oh, how this gonna work? Like, are you going with that arm or? Because even when he was walking out there, you could see it. Yeah.
I don't think this backup's as good of a thrower as Beck, but
he's young.
Yeah, it looked like he had some moxie.
Young kid,
gave
man.
Georgia a
He's
spark.
talented though. Yeah. And that's
could go on one of those like Cardell Jones type of runs.
Well, saying Georgia backups, kind of like when we talk NFL backups, like, that ain't a regular backup. That dude is a 5-star. That dude could be starting at any other school, and they'll be talking about him like, oh, are you Quinn Ewers or are you Arch Manning? Like, yeah. So he capable, but we're gonna see though, man. Good thing is though, he got extra time to prepare, because with young guys, they need to prepare. He'll be good though until they get to Final Four. Because that's when you're going to face like one of them real matchup teams.
Well, who they play? I think
they're going to have the winner of the boy. I thought they have
winner.
This
is what they're talking about with the seeding. Like, they might have a tough game.
They have winner of Indiana and Notre Dame.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I'm like, they're not tripping on
who's
either
the game? Who's the game that's got the
Oregon?
I guess it's the Ohio
Oregon
State
has
path.
Ohio State or Tennessee. If they
and they were the number one
they're the
team.
one team,
and they probably have like the hardest
worst
path
game.
out of the 4 teams with the bye.
Absolutely. Arizona State, you're getting winner of Clemson and Texas, so not as bad. But yeah, I feel like that Oregon, Ohio State, or Oregon, Tennessee, that's the weird one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, so much for being undefeated and the number 1 team in the nation.
Like, Penn State, though, they low key. We gonna find out. Oh, no, never mind. It's Penn State versus SMU. Boise got the bye. I was like,
and they lost to Oregon.
Yeah.
And they don't have the bye like Oregon does.
But they got the better, because everybody wants to play Boise. That's what I'm noticing. Everybody want that matchup. I don't know if they want. I don't think SMU or Penn State really want Boise, but Georgia, Notre Dame, Indiana have to be feeling great about where they are right now, because they know I'm either gonna get Boise come out of this thing, Penn State maybe,
or SMU.
They got to be feeling real good about their situation right now, man.
Yeah, the bottom of that bracket.
Mm-hmm. Top part, Texas up in this top part, Ohio State, Oregon. That get a little weird. Yeah.
Let's get you Dub says, so Moats, do you know which Giants player got the OnlyFans girl to flash the Saints players?
I heard it. I did not look into it. I ain't gonna lie, man, because we got the move coming up, man. I've been doing like just ton of stuff, man. So I did see it, but I ain't spent enough time to like actually look into it. But this is true. Yeah, they're saying that
it's actually real.
I don't know how accurate, but I saw the story. The story is one of the players were paying OnlyFans chicks to be in the stands and flash the players to distract them, bro.
The Saints players.
Yeah, bro. That's what it was. I forgot the name. But the dude was in his jersey, like in the picture. It was just like one of them like Ball Alert TMZ type thing. It was just flash like, is this for real? And I was like, hold on, maybe I could be tripping. But it was on the late night when I scrolled. So that's why. And that was the other part of why I didn't proceed. Because when they said OnlyFans, I'm like, hold on now, bro. I know how this gets. Like,
is this getting picked up by like legit news networks? You said TMZ. Like
I said it could have been TMZ or maybe it wasn't, but it was like one of those type of things. But like I said, it was late night when I saw it because that's when and then when I seen it, I was like, all right, I ain't about to play that game. Wife might roll over and it's gonna be weird. I don't want it to be weird in the house. Yeah, you know how that go. You look, hey, what you going on your phone? Why you roll at this of all the stuff I've been scrolling? This what you roll over and see? Like, yeah. So I didn't want to play that game. So I just like I'm just going about that. Yeah. Now David Decker's confirming it. David Decker said, yeah, it was on the video. You know me. Yeah.
So it's legit. Like this is like a made up story, like a made up thing.
Like for a fact, I know I saw it.
Okay.
Like I didn't deep dive into it, but when he said that story, I'm like, I know I definitely saw that story, bro. For a fact, I saw it last night, man. I don't know how valid it is, but I know I saw that, and I said to myself, oh, this is wild. And because it made me think of Lawrence Taylor. Because Lawrence Taylor, they said he would send prostitutes to the guy's star player's hotel room the night before the game to like tire their legs out. And that was one of his things. Like, yeah, he told a story about it on one of his like documentary things. Yeah, but he was like that was like his thing. He was like, yo, okay. Whoever the star guy is, I'm sending them, the chicks, and they gonna be with him all night, party, tire them out, and then from there I'm gonna get him in the game in his mind. And I'm like, oh, all right, I see the logic. It makes sense. So that's why when I seen Only, I'm like, all right, I get the logic. It makes sense. That leave no stone unturned. All right, find the winning edge, whatever it is. I get it. It's just for me that I ain't want to take that chance. So I'm like, bro, we about to be in the new spot, Deke. I can't walk into the new spot with wifey pissed because I didn't scroll on accident on some OnlyFans. Yeah, no, can't do that.
Justin Gordon, Browns the Browns, but GP needs to understand a star quarterback that makes average receivers better is more valuable than a star receiver that cost the team big and immature penalties.
We shooting.
What?
They shooting like that.
What?
You heard me. Yeah, he's shooting. He said put him on notice. What Russ just did. It's kind of like, hey, Seven could cook with any receiver. You don't got to just be Antonio Brown. Seven cook with any of you guys. It's kind of what he's saying right here. He's like, hey, man, Russ don't need just you to cook. He a chef. He a master chef.
He's not wrong.
He's not. And that's why I brought up Seven. Because I think of any receiver that has ever had any issue to think that they could be, it is like, bro, how many dudes did Seven come through here and dominate with, man? Whether he made them look even more dominant or help them be even more dominant, because obviously it takes both parties. Or when he did have that guy in AB that even went to it. It's like, yeah, man. And Russ, very similar. How many different characters have we seen Russ work with in his stories and build these guys up, man? Whether we talking the Baldwins, the Tates, right? The DKs, the Lockets. Tight ends. Right. It's like, man, we can go down the list. Like Russ, he's been proving that I don't need a name. I can do this. And even the numbers even last year, which we talked about, it's like, yo, you seen the one receiver he's throwing to, we just seen him. All right. And then the other one, so they're like, shout out to Russ, man. So yeah. Be careful, man.
It's a fair statement.
It is. We're not trying to scare you, but it's like, yo,
right, man. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit
like,
harsh or
it's heavy-handed. It's a heavy-handed truth. It's kind of like,
given the season that Pickens is having and everything, and it seems like everything's trending in the right direction for Pickens. But
this is more of
like a fair statement.
Yeah, instead of it being a positive reinforcement, it's a little bit more of a negative reinforcement, but it's still, we're getting the same thing accomplished. Stop tripping is what we basically trying to say. That's the message. Stop tripping. We could say stop tripping because you could be great, man. You got a chance to be one of the best to ever do it.
It could give him a new perspective. This is his first game sitting out.
Yeah.
He's been in every game for us.
It's like, yo, so
you want to talk about availability, Pickens is always in.
I would agree. Unless you get load management.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to load
but for him to actually be on the sideline and sweats to see a full game from that perspective.
And see plays be made
by
people that
see how Russ did and how we won and still put up 27 points
because
without him.
Every player, every competitor, man, even though we're all teammates, and I think you're capable, we all got that alpha where we feel like, yo, I'm the guy that makes the plays.
Bigger than the team.
Yeah, like you can't make that play because I'm supposed to make that play. I'm that guy. So if I ain't out there, who gonna make it? So when you actually see somebody else do that, it does kind of go back to you. Be like, all right, bet. Oh, y'all think that's nice? Okay, watch me. I got you then. Like, let me go out here and show what I'm really capable of then. And like I said, some guys take it as a positive and they do it the right way, man. You know, some guys, they faltered to that, as we've also seen. I kind of look at even Russ and Fields this year. Think about how loud it was getting for Fields at times. It was like, yo, all right, Russ, I ain't tripping. I got this. And he came out and did what he's supposed to. And we just going to leave it at that. I already see you smirking. I ain't going there. Oh, I didn't know you was going. I was just saying,
what?
Nothing, man. I thought you was not being positive, man. I was like,
what do you think I was going to say?
I thought you was bringing up something else, man.
What?
Nothing. Nope. You ain't trying to get me sad. I ain't saying nothing. I'm good.
What?
Nothing. I'm with you, man.
No. I didn't even know. I don't even know what I would have said. I want to actually hear what you think I would have said.
No, man, you was making me nervous, man. I'm like, yo, where are you going with that? I'm like, what was you thinking about right now? I was looking at your face. I didn't know. Yeah, but you couldn't read the chat, so you good, man. I was like, yo, is he about to say what? I'm not even about to say that. Is he about to? Don't you say that quarterback, boy? Do you?
What?
Nah.
No. What do you think I was gonna say?
No, I just thinking of guys that set out and didn't come back with the right mentality, and then guys that did sit out and did come back with the right mentality. You start smirking. I just ain't know. I was nervous. So I ain't want to lead you to the wrong direction, and I ain't want to pick up the wrong thing that you was putting down. So that's why, yeah.
You should have just said the quarterback's names.
I ain't want to do that. No, I just want to keep it light, man. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
That's it, man.
You know, I'm a county defender.
You know what I'm saying?
How he handled last year, I wasn't a fan of.
I ain't want to go there, but I'm like, we gonna see. Like,
I didn't think Kenny had that in him.
Nah, I didn't either. But it's like, all right, GP, now this is your chance. Let's see what's up. You never got set down before. You've never missed like that. So it's like, yo, man, you saw, all right, this is what it looks like without you. Let's get back, though, man.
Yeah, we need him back.
Yeah, we definitely need him back. Because the difference was Mason played out of this world, and that's what really put it on Kenny, whereas this was more group project than, say, Mike Williams, or say it was Van Jefferson that really just like blew up in this one game.
And different position too.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely.
You got multiple receivers on the field, multiple assets on offense that you can spread the ball to, whereas the quarterback, you're the one that's
the guy
in charge of everything, right?
1000%.
Zay Pat, long-time Spotify listener, first time catching the live because I've been serving overseas. Deke, how was the coffee? I'm not a coffee guy.
Okay.
Not a coffee guy.
Respect.
No coffee.
Okay.
Green tea.
All right. That was out of. What's the coffee? That was so specific to you, bro. What's up with you and coffee, bro? I was like, yo, Deke, what I miss, man? Deke, like, he drink coffee because he got the coat on, bro. What's going on? My dog say, how's the coffee, man?
I've never come around to coffee. I've tried it, but
hey, shout out to my dog, bro.
It's one of those things.
Shout out, yeah, man.
Green tea. I'll go with green tea. They say green tea is healthy for you.
I blame football for me drinking coffee. NFL specifically. That first time I dozed off of that meeting, the way they made me feel, I said, oh, okay, I see why y'all drink that stuff now. Y'all got that thing in y'all lip. They sitting there like that. I'm like, what's that? Keep me awake, boy. You better get you something. I'm like, I don't want that, man. I'm good. You better drink that then. Black. Like, oh. Yeah. But that's funny, man. But shout out to Zay Pat, man. Shout out to you being a Spotify listener, man.
Serving, too.
Yeah, and serving, man. We definitely appreciate that. Like I said, we can't do what we do without you doing what you do, so we definitely appreciate you, baby. And shoot, I drink coffee, all right? I'm a French vanilla type of dude personally, but when I go to Starbucks, I get the cinnamon dolce latte, all right? That's my thing. So shout out to you. Hope you like your coffee, all right? Yeah, but I'm a coffee guy. Me and my wife, man, we drink, man. We in that old people, like we young and old at the same time. So we drop the kids off, bro. We come back, she have a little coffee. Like, yo, just drink our coffee, watch a little TV. Had a little windows open, see the dogs. Real old people stuff, bro. It's romantic though. She digs it.
Yeah. If you're gonna throw coffee in front of me, it's not like.
How's the coffee?
Like I'd probably get through it. It's just not my preferred choice.
I like it, but shout out to tea too. Though. Tea is fire. Can't go. Are you a hot tea or a cold tea though? You said green tea. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Respect
get
on
the
that.
Cold green tea out of here. It's not bad though. I mean, it's not the worst thing.
I like my sweet tea cold, and I like every other tea hot. I don't really do green like that. But if I did, it would be more in the sweet tea category for me.
Your boy Dev, my first cousin, is from New York, and he is a Bills fan.
Let's go. Well, he sounds amazing. How about that? All right. Tell your first cousin that's the Bills fan. Mostly said was head. All right.
All right, we got your boy Dev saying we don't claim each other as fam when we play, though. Unlike Moats.
Hey, yo.
I bet Moats wears split team jerseys.
Listen. I do not. Okay. I have standards and morals, values. All right. Teaching my people the right way too in the household. Deke, you would have been proud of my middle girl today, Deke. She went to school with a jersey on. She had a Steelers jersey on, Deke. She broke out that 5. I was proud of it, man. But underneath, she had a Bills sweatshirt on.
What?
I say, wow.
She must be learning from you.
My own heart. That's my Buffalo baby, though. That's my child after my. I say, girl, you played me. Oh, she was. You would have been proud. She had that Steelers jersey on. I was like, yo. And I ain't know she had on Bills underneath until after school. Completely to play. I was like, hell, all right, I see this. Shit, man. But, we don't do split jerseys in this house. So, all right, we got standards. We got morals, all right? If we gonna rock a jersey, we gonna rock a jersey. Deke seen me on game day. Ain't no split jersey. No splits. Nah, you knew what it was. All right. Yeah.
I think it's just you didn't have time to put the order in.
Don't do that, man. I've seen Jerome Bettis split jerseys. No one says anything about Jerome Bettis split jerseys. I seen Jerome with the.
There's no way.
He got a split. I don't know if he. I feel like I've seen his.
You just making that up?
I feel like I've seen 36. I've seen like Steeler Ram. Bussy jerseys. I know I've seen Steeler/Ram Jerome Bettis jersey.
I think it was your boy wore a Bettis Rams jersey to our home game against the Rams back in 2019.
Yeah,
I called him out.
You did call my homie out. Shout out to him though, man. Him be drippy too, man. Shout out to the homie. That's the barb right there. But
I said that was a fan code violation.
You did say that. You definitely said that. But he's not the only one I've seen with that. You're right. He does have that too. Yeah. You're right.
He's a Steeler fan. And wore the Bettis Rams jersey.
I'm for certain, and it was for the
when
Rams
we were playing the
game.
Rams.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. Like, I get it, but yeah, I do remember that convo. Yeah. But he's not the one. I've seen multiple the 3-6. It was like Steelers and Rams. Yeah.
Hell, I'm not a fan of whenever people wear like Marino Dolphins jerseys or Aaron Donald Rams jerseys, Fitzgerald Cardinals jerseys to pick games. Because, like, bro, if you're from here, you're obviously a Steeler fan.
Yeah.
Don't be doing this.
I get what
Don't
you
be doing this.
He's like, you're trying to backdoor your stop it.
Just buy a Marino Pitt jersey.
Yeah.
Just buy a Fitzgerald Pitt jersey.
I could dig that.
Those are completely legal.
I could dig that. But I could get away with the split though, because at least I got similar numbers with the 5s. I got enough 5. I don't figure it out somehow, some way. It's 5, so it could work. But I'm typically not a split jersey guy. Not one band, one sound. All for one and one for all.
Sammy Pugh, baby girl getting out of the PICU just in time for a win.
Let's go. Nah, man, that's dope as heck, man. Super happy for you and family, man, included, man. Let's get it on that one,
Samuel
baby.
Pugh joined the upper room.
Hey, man, all right, you over here trying to play different today. All right, Samuel Pugh, well, welcome to
I think everyone's up their game a little bit.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I got this
indeed.
jacket, A2A style.
I mean, it's one of them days, bro. It's one of them days,
Samuel
man.
Pugh.
Shout out to Samuel Pugh, man. Shout out to Samuel Pugh. Shout out to the little baby girl, man, making it home, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mm-hmm.
Let's go, UW. Boz is up to 36 field goals made this season. He's just 8 off from tying the all-time record.
Yeah, he tied his record for most field goals made in a Steelers season with his the second field goal that he had in the game. So, yeah, man, he's on pace. Like we said, he was on pace. He's been on pace, since I think like week 2 or week 3. So, yeah, dude's been on one.
After week 1.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I love it. I still laugh when people speak on Boz's field goals and the amount that he's made as if it's a bad thing. Like, does he not play for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Is he not coached with this coaching staff? Like, he's a part of this team. So, yes, it's a good thing that he makes his field goals. Have you seen how many kickers around this league are missing field goals right now? It's not a bad thing that he kicks field goals, man. It's not. I'm just glad that he's A1 with it, man. Outside of the 58-yarder, that's the only miss he's had this year?
He has 2.
And he had the block. I'm saying, like, true misses.
Yeah.
The one was a block, and the other was the 58-yarder.
Was that the Browns game?
Yeah.
I think he missed one before that. He missed one earlier in this. It was another long one like that, a 58 or something. Might have been even 60.
Okay. Because I'm like, I know
I
another one's a block. So I'm like, I don't count the block
you
on
might
him,
be, actually,
but the
you
block
might be
does
right. Maybe it is.
count.
Is it just the Browns one and then a block? It would have been the block in last week's game.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 3 then.
It could. All right,
it might be 3. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Someone in the chat knows. 828
61 from the Chargers.
61 in the Chargers.
So 61 Chargers, 58 Browns, and then technically the block Bengals game.
We can forgive him for all this.
Yeah.
61, a 58, and a block.
Yeah.
All understandable.
Shit. We take that in. And 58 in snow also.
Think of all the ones he's made from
Come on, man.
The 50 pluses.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, the 55 pluses.
Seriously, man. Been
Made
A1.
a good bit.
Yeah. A1 with it.
Justin Gordon.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to Justin, we
Good.
got one a little bit earlier. Elijah, way too smooth. He says, Deke, who you rooting for this week, Kenny or the Steelers? I know Kenny ain't playing this week.
I can't believe this is even
I know
a question.
Kenny ain't playing this week, man. I did see A.J. Brown say they got to improve their passing game. That's what he did say. So maybe Kenny, they call in the two gloves. Come on, baby. Come on. Get him fired up. He ready to go? I'm ready.
I can't believe that's even a question.
You sure?
People question my loyalty like that.
Hey, man, they just know how loyal you are. We've seen how loyal you are.
To the Steelers.
And Kenny was a former Pittsburgh Steeler. And once the Steelers, always a Steeler. He was a full blood, too. Homegrown. You even
First
saw
round
this.
pick.
You saw this
Yeah.
seed get planted at Pitt, and then it sprouted up. And, yeah, so you spent a lot of time cultivating this one. So I just, outside of 7, this is probably the next most diehard one I've seen from you, man.
You might be right. I
Like,
wish he would have
hey,
proved
man.
my takes and my loyalty more right.
Like that was your guy. So yeah, I get why they're asking, man. I can understand it. Like I can see a smirk come on your
Kenny
face.
made me look bad,
If he
man.
finds a way to get into this game and do anything positive, I can see you just sit back like,
No, hell no. No, absolutely not.
Huh,
Nope.
interesting.
I want pick sixes.
And look, Kenny have a 6 touchdown performance like Josh did. You be over here. I told y'all. I told you. I told you. I told you. Where's Matt Canada at? Where's Mr. Rooney at? I know how you do, bro. If he go out there and do that, oh, don't play.
I will not be happy.
Don't play. You be over here like, you might show up with your Kenny jersey back on. You might put, you see you have it on backwards and everything. Pickett. You see it, right? Yeah, man.
Nah, I'd want pick sixes. I'd want a great game for our defense. I'd want Kenny to go like 8 of 18.
Why he got to get
90
8 completions?
yards.
What's that? Why he got to get 8 completions?
0 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Why 8 completions? Why he got to get that?
Some checkdowns.
Oh, all right. Respect.
Some checkdowns.
Respect.
Yeah. Now, if that happened, the problem is we got Russ. That's the problem.
Oh, so if it was Fields, different?
Depending on how Fields would be finishing up the season, yeah.
If it looked like the
I'm
first
happy
6,
with our quarterback
if it was like the
situation.
first 6 games.
I'm not regretting anything.
If it was
we
like
did.
the first 6 games.
Fields,
Yeah.
and then Kenny throws for 6 touchdowns against us in this game coming up.
Mm-hmm. And Fields gave us a Fields performance. One of the first 6 games is pick something out of there.
And we lose.
Yeah.
And Kenny goes 6 touchdowns.
tutties
and
in a win.
outplays Fields.
Yeah. 6 in a win is yeah.
I mean, I would be calling out the Kenny haters for sure.
Respect.
I'd be calling out the Kenny. I wouldn't be happy. No, I want the Steelers to win, but I would be saying
That's like a side mission. Like, yo.
I would be saying like, yeah, this is why I thought the way that I did about Kenny Pickett. Like my takes were obviously right.
Yeah.
You guys should listen to me whenever I'm talking about football.
Yeah.
And we should have gave Kenny another chance, obviously. But no, I wouldn't be happy about that.
Okay.
No, I want the Steelers to
So
win every
Russ
game.
has completely shut the door though on any interest of
Kenny coming back.
Get to rewrite the story, part 2.
He come back as a backup next year. if
Be like
Fields
Lion
moves
King,
on.
like Simba. Simba had to leave and then came back. So maybe this is him with Timon and Pumbaa. He's out there just vibing out in Philly. Eating Philly cheesesteaks, and now he's ready to return. He's like, yo, he don't wear gloves
He
anymore.
come back as the backup.
Okay.
He come back in exactly the same spot that he found himself. Actually, a worse spot.
I was going to say because he was open to a competition last
Right.
time he was here. I don't think that is he competing? Does he get to compete
he's
anymore?
backup. He's a backup. I think, yeah.
So he's Edmonds. He
You could
gets
do-
to come back as Troy Edmonds. Is he grateful like Edmonds though?
Should be. If he's
'Cause
coming
Edmonds
back,
went from being
if
like the
he's-
full time starter.
if he's
to
coming
play
back,
a
he would have to
role.
be grateful
Yeah.
for sure. We're probably one of the only teams that are giving him a job then,
Yeah.
or probably just one of his better options
Yeah.
on the table.
Oh yeah, if you wherever you sign, at the end you feel like yo, this is a good decision for you. Like yeah, you're not just doing it just to do his career. You work too hard for it.
Yeah, I'd welcome Kenny back for sure, but I think that bridge is definitely burnt.
I feel like it's the Deontay Johnson has a way higher probability, and
Deontay?
I think that's still kind of low too right now.
Yeah. Deontay didn't request to be traded.
No, Deontay's was the cause of I'm upset with quarterback. Okay, cool. The effect is I'm going to move on from you because we wanted to keep quarterback. And then it just turned into quarterback upset because this guy comes in and everything kind of spirals.
Yeah, Kenny requested the trade. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. happy with how everything played out, to be honest. Yeah. You don't believe me?
I would just. Why you look at me? You said it. I just wanted to look.
This is the exact type of spot I wanted us to be in. It took us a crazy path to get here, but
I just looked at you.
We got a quarterback playing as a top 5 guy. We're 10-3.
I'm with you, bro.
We're legitimate contenders. This is what I wanted to be. I thought we could get there with Kenny Pickett.
I'm with you, man.
But we're there with Russ, and that's fine. 100% fine.
I'm with you. Deke said he ain't worried about his ex no more, man. Y'all leave him alone, man. He happy. All right, he's happily moved on. I like it, bro.
Yeah, we're good.
I like it.
100% good.
And Russ for certain gonna treat you right. Russ ain't gonna do you like Kenny, bro. We see it.
It seems like he's got a lot of gas left.
You got to trust Russ. I'm about to say Russ know how to treat you.
It's not like
right,
gonna be a one and done or anything with Russ.
Russ pulling up in the Rolls Royce and the Bentley. Russ, he say, "Yo, I do this. Let me show y'all how it look."
I think we're.
Russ is showing us what it look like.
If he's playing like this, he can stay healthy. We're contenders for the next 4 or 5 years.
Russ pull up with the 30,000.
That's exactly where we wanted to be. This is what we were clamoring for the last couple of years.
Russ pull up with the mean core. He QB1. It's just an aura. It was just the aura. It's the aura about that man, bro. Yeah. He ain't gonna do you wrong. I'm a Russell. You see me? I be over here. In Russ, I trust. All right. Shout out to Russ, man.
Remix, just giving me a little like pat on the back here. Just give me some support. He says, Deke, it's okay. We're not right all the time. You was right on Addison, but not Kenny.
Ooh. And Addison went off again this week. Shout out to Jordan. Yeah. He's been saving my fantasy. That's him and Justin, man.
And watch out for Abanikanda if he gets some time with the 49ers this week.
Shout out to my dog, man.
He legitimately has a path to be playing serious minutes.
What?
Another one of their running backs went down.
Who got hurt this week for them?
I don't know, but I just saw that another running back went down.
Okay.
They've been through so many running backs.
They lost 2 in that Bills game.
They just picked up Abanikanda.
Yeah, Bills game, it was McCaffrey.
Shanahan said he loved him coming out of college, so watch out.
All right. Okay.
If he gets 10, 15 touches, 20 touches in this 49ers
Let's go,
offense.
Abanikanda. Let's go, man.
I'm right on a lot. People just don't want to give me credit.
It's real. It's just because you was real loud about Kenny. I think that's why they just try to hold that.
And I get it. I own that. I own that. I said
you,
top 3. I thought he'd be one of those guys for us. He'd be the franchise guy. Didn't play out like that.
It's just bad that they're quiet about your success.
Right.
They're loud about when you're wrong. That's
you
it.
See that?
You know how it is, bro.
Just last week, I predicted us to win 28-13.
You called it, bro.
The game was 27-14.
Come on, bro.
I guess I missed each score by a point. I'm sorry. But
you don't know ball. See? How you can miss that by a point right there? I can't believe you, bro.
I said it would be a clean win, too.
I
said it's going to be a clean win. We're going to prove we're the better team. It's going to be one of those type of games. And that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you did say that.
Justin Gordon, I agree, but 30 is Robin. 2-2 is Batman. That's fair. I think for the course of a season,
right now, yeah.
I think over the course of a season, that's a fair assessment. But on a game-in, game-out basis, there might be a game where Jaylen Warren is a little bit more Batman.
That's the beauty of Robin, though. Robin is capable.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it's not a slight. It's just like, yeah, we know Batman is Batman because he can go kind of to that next thing or the full gamut of everything. But Robin is still a handful. He's an absolute nightmare for people, man. But I think that's a good analogy, though, when you just talk about how they complement each other. Both have a very distinct style about their game, and both don't seem like the rotation or the splitting of carries hurts them. I felt like, especially yesterday, it was like, you could really see how both of them could impact this game in different ways, and just defensively how much of a challenge it is to schematically prepare for each of them because of the added element of Russ's passing ability. You can't do the simple, load up the box versus this, lighten the box versus that. So I like what I'm saying, man. Shout out to them homies, though, man. Shout out to the homies.
Jerry Kirkland, time for Philly to lose next week. Black and gold got their number.
Oh, let's do it. Got their number. We just not so much in Philly, but we got their number though everywhere else though. So we about to go ahead and get that number right this week.
Elijah, way too smooth, has joined the upper room.
Shout out to Elijah, way too smooth, and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And y'all hit that like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel.
All right, we got 828 style. Is it just me, or does Willie Parker look like he's been drinking with MJ the past 10 years? He looks bad, bro.
Son, you got 828 say, yo, y'all ain't got to say it. I'ma say it, all right? Yo, man, come on, 828 style. Hey, he's been enjoying his life. All right. Now MJ be looking different, man. MJ be on them cigars heavy and then traveling all in that sun. They said he looked like he a military general from like the Congo or something. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. MJ, don't Willie don't do Willie like that, man. Willie looked good, man. Willie had the black on with the black. Yeah, it was might have been the way the light hit him. But yeah, Willie looked good, man. Shout out to Willie, man.
Next we got Anthony Sixto. Considering the field's Russ switch, helping Russ rebound, navigating the O-line injuries, Pickens being a menace, is this one of Tomlin's most impressive years? Absolutely.
I mean, he's got to be front runner or finalist for Coach of the Year, right?
Yeah. It's a big year for Tomlin.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know who we're putting national-wise. Like, we should have some dudes, man, that's making some cases. At least heavily in the conversations for it. Whether we're talking Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Depoy, if TJ keep doing what he's supposed to be doing. Comeback Player of the Year with Cam Hayward. That'll be a part of that convo as well.
Russ for Comeback Player of the Year even.
The only reason I don't think they're going to do Russ is because they said that thing last year after Flacco won. Or was that 2 years ago when Flacco had one over DeMar?
Last year.
Yeah, or it was last year. Yeah, they said that, the award is specifically for a injury and you coming back from the injury. So with Cam, because of how much he had missed, obviously Nick Chubb going to be another one of them dudes. But that's why I'm like, Cam is going to be, he's heavy in that convo because, he heavy in the all-pro convo based on how he balling right now, man. They brought up the Vikings coach, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah,
because we talked about a couple of the dudes.
Yeah, with him having Darnold.
Yeah.
And reviving Darnold's career like that. I mean, Darnold's playing good, too. Give Darnold credit. He's got 28 touchdowns this season. It can't be all just the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vikings, Steelers, Lions.
Yeah.
Those are probably the top 3 head coaches for Coach of the Year, I'd guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big year for Tomlin because of just everything that we've been through the last, not only a couple years, but like the last 6-7 years, no playoff wins and all that.
Yeah.
I felt like at the end of last season was this breaking point of, all right, we gotta at least shift some things around on offense, coaching staff, just approach.
Yeah.
Tomlin should be here to do that, but like let's give him the chance to figure this out, figure the roster out, all that. And it seems like every decision that was made has been for a positive. It's pointed us in the direction that we need to be in.
Yep. Which we like. That's why it's the guy, man. Come on, bro.
Anthony Sixto, considering the fields. No, I just read that.
Oh, all right. Well, all good, all good. Let me get this one real quick. Juice Bellamy says, Moats, we got to beat Philly. I live here. No, respect on that. That does suck. I can only imagine what that's like, man. Living somewhere where, I'm in enemy territory. We got the other ones over in Baltimore, too. They always tapping with us. And they're like, yeah, man, when we don't win, it gets loud. So, yeah, we got you. Trust me, Juice, we got you, baby.
Andrew Shamery, we ended the Browns season on my birthday. It was a great day. Also, Moats, what is a retirement package for NFL players typically? Thanks.
Well, it's 2 forms of it. You got the guys that played more than 4 seasons, and they get the vested package, and then you have the guys that played less than 4 seasons. And, if you didn't play 4 seasons, you don't get a package. Or your package is just a lot more fragmented or fractured, so to speak, man. But from a benefit standpoint, I mean, with NFL, I mean, it's a heck of a company, man. So you got a ton of different things, man. I ain't about to tell you everything. I ain't jam me up, man. But yeah, it ain't hard to find the information either. But no, it's a heck of a package, man, that they do for the guys that do play long enough. In the sense of just insurance, whether you're talking about just the 401k type stuff, right? Like, yeah, so it's more of that. But this is like a multi-billion gazillion dollar company, man. So yeah, they do it. They take care of you once you get past that threshold. It's just dang near impossible at times to get past that threshold, man. So a lot of dudes don't always have that, but it's a great situation, man. That's why it's like, if you're fortunate enough to make it there, you hear a hot talk, and I'm like, man, you don't want to do anything to shorten your stay or to get you kicked out, because it's a heck of a job that can change your life, man. It's so hard to get, and that's why dudes, from the time you 4, 5, 6 years old, man, they spend their whole life trying to get there. And it's just like, man, it's worth it once you get it, but you got to appreciate it, man. You got to make the most of it. And unfortunately, man, we see dudes blow those opportunities, man, for a multitude of reasons, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I put that NFL retirement package up with Eddie Company, man. Like they like that, bro. They definitely like that. But it's tough.
Let's go. You point being, so he's going back and talking about the college football playoff stuff.
Yeah.
Point being, going forward, why would a team like Bama schedule games against schools like Ohio State or Notre Dame? Why take the risk? Just play FCS teams.
I mean, sure. That's like the knee jerk right here in a vacuum. But what happens when you beat all those teams in the FCS and you're still not being viewed as worthy, right? Because you still, with your model, have to win the SEC championship based off what you're implying. Because they are going to look and say, well, if all you beat is FCS teams, we're not about to put you in this. So I get what you're saying.
Didn't Bama lose all their games in the SEC?
Yes, bro. Yeah. Because, Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, and
what was their other loss?
Jeez.
Was it Texas?
Texas, yeah. Early in the season. What? Or was that last year? That could have been last year.
I think they did play Texas out of conference last year. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything with Bama here. We know Vanderbilt. We know Oklahoma. Tennessee, they lost
Tennessee.
to. So they lost to all SEC teams.
Yeah. But it's like, man, everybody's not going to get in there. If you control your destiny, man, and you're able to go and win like you're supposed to, like Bama has done for how long? Yeah, what are we talking about?
They do have some good wins. LSU.
And I'm with you on that, yeah.
Missouri, that LSU win was 42-13.
Yeah.
Missouri, they shut out, and then Georgia.
But it's like we're going to minimize what SMU did because of the 3-loss Bama team. And that's the whole argument. Oh, SEC, a 3-loss SEC is better than the team that was playing in the ACC championship? Like, I don't personally agree with that, man. And this is the beauty of the college football playoff. Yeah, you're going to get a chance to see all these teams kind of compete against each other, but I'm not going for that, man. Not me personally, not. And I love Bama, man.
We have some play-in games.
Once again, we how many things are we gonna? So now we're benefiting
13 and 14.
Hey, you couldn't figure it out. You got 3 losses, so
I agree.
now let's try to add another spot. You know what I mean? Like
there's a good chance Alabama is better than SMU right now,
and there is a good chance of that.
But they left the door open for subjectivity.
That's no different than when we said the year with Kenny when we didn't make the postseason, and we said, man, that team right there could have made some noise in the playoffs. Yeah, we probably could have. Unfortunately, we didn't do enough of the prerequisite, which is winning enough regular season games to put us in that convo, man. When I look at Bama, I'm like, yo, y'all know if y'all are one of the best teams in the nation, y'all would have proved it a little bit more consistently. Unfortunately, you didn't, so you don't get the opportunity to get in here with these Big 12 teams and stuff like that, man. Or the total 12, not Big 12, because I don't want y'all to.
They would have definitely got in if SMU just won the ACC championship.
Absolutely.
Because Clemson would have been out.
Yeah, but they didn't. So now you got a SMU team that their second loss was in the ACC championship. I'm not taking them out for Bama. That's me personally. I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah, they left the door open. There was one other thing I wanted to say with this. Oh, the difference between NFL and college football, that's probably
style points, obviously.
Frustrating. Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably frustrating for college football fans, but and it's kind of like why I like the NFL is everything's laid out with the NFL on how to get in terms of tiebreakers and all that, whereas the college football, it's determined by some subjectivity with the rankings and all that. So that's the frustrating part.
And who's more popular at this time? If we all want to say, oh, yeah, we love this team way more because we think their win is better, then they're going to have the higher ranking, and that's going to put them in a better situation. It's kind of like we say, man, we clearly know it don't matter in terms of this go FCS conversation, stuff like that. It's like, man, you still see some of the G5 teams that have a great record, but it's like, yo, you're not even in this convo because you're not ranked high enough. It's like, yo, this is what we have with college football, man. Like, it is what it is, baby. It is what it is.
Yeah. Tons of fun. 3 games in 10 days.
This ain't our first rodeo. We bought that life, man.
It starts now? Is that what it is?
No, he was talking about because we played on Thursday night. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, we got it coming up.
Oh, no, you're right. Because, this one, Eagles, and then the Saturday and then the Christmas game. Yeah. Like I said, man. It is what it is. What we gonna not show up? We building the excuses? No, man.
Didn't someone make the point that The other teams that are playing on Christmas have to do it.
Yeah, everybody has
Chiefs,
the exact
Texans,
same situation.
and
man.
Ravens, they all have to deal with it too.
Everybody's in the exact same. There is no, oh, you're worse off than you are. Nah,
that many
we're
buys
all
gonna
in
be
the
nice,
same spot.
especially
Right.
now that we're in the playoffs. Like we don't really gotta worry about not making the playoffs. And I know we're not technically locked in, but we're gonna make the playoffs. That mini buy is gonna be nice going into Week 18.
Heck yeah, so you deal with what you got to deal with.
Again, health is more important than seeding.
Absolutely, man. Hey, we do not care. Shout out to A2A Style.
Don't get me wrong. I want the seeding too.
3 out of 10, three games in 10 days. And, man, we're going to be celebrating a lot of victories in a short span of time. What that sound like, man?
Ask the Lions if they'd rather have that number 1 seed or if they would rather have all their healthy players going into the playoffs and be like the 5 or 6 seed.
Facts.
They would much rather have Aiden Hutchinson back and all their key players.
Man. Every day of the week.
Chuchi, Darnell Washington needs a touchdown with GP out. Can we have that this week? Also, if JH gets COVID, not wishing that, but would be a nice story to smash KP. Yeah, I guess just the mild COVID.
He just he said he wanted to work on him though. He didn't want you to do good. He's like just to smash him. Like, dang, I didn't know where that story was going. I'm like, yo, he got to get the COVID. Like, we breaking that back up. Like,
That's probably the nicest sickness or nicest injury you could wish on someone, right?
Do you still have to? I haven't even followed it, but like, you still got to sit out if you get? I thought they weren't even doing that no more because I know the last time I seen it was like, do what you want to do. I was like, all right, that's what they say. They what it is.
Definitely not doing testing protocols or anything.
Yeah. I'm about to say, don't he gonna need a little more. Maybe he got the flu. Maybe he got the MJ flu. That'll keep you out.
Well, either or, same thing. Yeah. Whatever would keep him out for a week. Yeah. Or a weekend of football.
But we do need a Darnell
and he would still be healthy going forward and still be himself.
Yes.
Going forward. But just for 1 week.
Just wake up with a tummy ache, man. Just get a little tummy ache. You know, bad Chinese food, bad cheesesteak, something like that.
Right, food poisoning.
Yeah.
All right, we got Eddie T. weight loss journey. This is the quarterback Tomlin's looking for. Big Ben was called out by AB for him thinking he's above the team. Russ is the leader Tomlin wanted for years. That's why Steelers sucked for years. Come on, bro.
I was like, yo, this sounds like shade. This doesn't sound positive, bro. This sounds real shady. Sounds like my dog is just trying to do a podcast. He's just vibing out in his basement with not Deke, and he's just vibing out, living his best life. And Eddie T. weight loss just said, hey, 7. Beep. That's crazy, bro. Don't shoot at Sam like that. Don't do that. She's Louise. But I would say this, man. I did get to see the relationship for 4 years. I did see that dynamic a little bit behind the scenes, man. I personally don't think that was the full disconnection, man. I just think that you had a guy that had already lived a little bit of the immature stage of his career and had got a chance to get to the other side of it and was just trying to communicate that back to the guy or guys, plural, who were at that stage where they were kind of in the immature, but I'm young and I'm getting it, I'm doing me. And that's where you get the power struggle. It's kind of like you got that teacher or that parent that's always telling you what you should. Hey, man, don't do this. Don't do that. You like, bro, but you did. And he like, yo, don't learn how I learned. Like, I'm trying to communicate it to you. So at times, man, there's going to be a disconnect because the perspectives are just off, man. They all want the same thing. Have success, have a great time, win championships. But when the perspectives are off on it, they just would never see it out of eye consistently enough. So, you know, it be like that sometimes, man. But I can't say my man 7 felt like he was above the team. I ain't feel like that, man. And I'm way lower on the totem pole than AB was. But I ain't feel like that, man. Yeah.
Well, he also took a second shot at Ben here by saying Russ is the leader Tomlin wanted for years. That's why Steelers sucked for years.
Now, we ain't sucked for a minute. Don't ever get it twisted. We ain't never sucked.
Made the playoffs in Ben's last year because
we ain't never sucked
7
now.
carried
we definitely
that
never sucked,
lousy
man.
team in Canada into the playoffs.
No, now you discrediting the rest of the team before 7. That
the
would
defense
go back
was
to
tough.
that would go
the
back
defense
to
was tough that year.
That would go back to
Worst
what
rush
he
defense
said
in the
though.
league.
When you say it like that go back to what he said. I'm trying to take it off of that way because that's what you just said is what he hollering about. Because I can see why people saying that. But I'm gonna say it again, man. I ain't never felt like that, man. I ain't think that was the vibe with it, man. But in terms of leadership style, they're just different, man. 7 is a guy that is like, yo, what we would say with 7, when we watch him show up and what he was capable of doing every single time on the field, bro, I don't need to hear any other thing. We know what you bringing to the table. We know how you rocking this thing out. And that's why the success was what it was. Well, Russ is a different type of guy, though, man. Russ is a guy that has always done it like this. Whether you talk it out in Seattle, Denver, maybe a little heavy-handed in Denver, but he's always been this type of dude, man. All the little details, he the rah-rah, give you all the good energy, and I'm showing up for everything 2 hours early, and, you know, it's a little weird at times to some people. Some people call it a little cheesy, a little corny, but that's who he is, man. But they're just different type of dudes, man. But they both were highly effective because both of them have led teams to Super Bowls. And that's the other part, man. Both of them dudes, like, you don't have this success at this level with the guys that are in that locker room if you aren't able to lead. And that was kind of when I looked at Kenny, and he was like, yo, that's the part as a young guy that's very challenging because you're going to have dudes that there like me. Oh, yeah, man, we ain't going for a lot of nonsense from up top. Like, it need to be clear, man. Seven's that guy. Russ is that guy.
I think what Eddie T meant to say is Russ is the leader Tomlin has been looking for since Ben retired.
I think that would have been clean. Yeah.
Right?
That would have been clean. Maybe that's why he said years, because it's been years since Seven has retired, though, technically.
No.
Technically,
no,
it's been years. Technically, Seven retired a couple years ago, so that's why he said that. Technically. I'm going to go with that
but
one.
he included Big Ben in his comment. He's talking about longer than 2 years.
It definitely felt real troll. It felt real like shoddy, and that's why I was like, did you shoot my dog? I think 7 to 5, and 7 ain't even been giving that nothing crazy. Hey.
Ryan Clark, I heard him say, I don't know where he said this. It might have been the Pivot, might have been on ESPN. He's all over the place. He said it somewhere. And I heard him.
Shout out to RC, man. Big fish. He leading the charge,
I heard
man.
him talk about a conversation he had with Tomlin about Big Ben and the Steelers having him at quarterback for all these years. Like Tomlin said to RC, it's like, bro, like you don't understand what it's like elsewhere. Like you gotta appreciate what you have here in 7 because it's not like this other places. It's not like this a lot of places where you're gonna have a chance year in year out just because you have this guy at quarterback.
I've said that multiple times.
So I think I'm in a way
It's
responding to
real.
this comment and saying like I think Tomlin really liked having Big Ben as his quarterback.
It's real, bro. Like 7 to do, bro. Like people give him a hard time at times, and it's a lot of backstory in terms of why a person might feel some type of way about 7. But like I said, man, my 4 years being in that locker room with that dude, man, that's the leader. Like period. Like I don't know what did it be? It's like, when you have so many dominant personalities, you're always gonna have a little bit of a power struggle when it's pride and it's ego, and you're trying to see who wants to be the big dog. But man, the only people that had confusion about who was in charge would the one dude he just named, and we know the other guy. Ain't nobody else in that locker room have any type of confusion about who the man was, who's getting announced last out the tunnel. There was never a debate, bro. There's never a debate. It was only for 2 people they had that debate with themselves, clearly. But yeah, man, don't. It's 7, bro. Don't get that twisted. No. And I love the other 2 as well because they were some dogs. Like anywhere else, yeah, y'all the guys. But you got 7 here, bro.
Not the Jets for Bo.
That was man. That whole situation was dumpster fire, man. But technically, he was the man down there. He had the big bread.
He had the money.
Sure, he the big fish down there. But here you got 7, bro. When you can be the man as long as you don't have a franchise caliber quarterback. Franchise caliber quarterbacks are going to trump anything that you bring in there because they're the CEOs of the team, man. They right up under.
It's like
they're the
rightfully
CEOs,
so.
bro. Yeah. So you could not, and that's
It just is what it is.
And that's what you like. They didn't understand it in that moment because they're hearing fans, they're seeing media, they're getting these checks, they're living like rock stars. But it's like, bro, we can all be a part of the band. You just not the lead singer. Cause we got the lead. We got Freddie Mercury right here, bro. He killing it. All right, it's hit it what it is. Get it where you fit in, bro.
I mean, it's the same thing. Just now, if you talk about
bro.
the modern guys, Josh Allen with the Bills, Diggs was never going to be bigger than
but he
Josh Allen.
He wanted to be the lead singer. I want to be the lead singer. All right, cool,
Whoever
bro.
goes to the Chiefs, there's no chance you're going to be above
bro.
Mahomes.
You are not the lead singer, bro. There is only one David Ruffin. You are not David Ruffin, bro. All right, go get in the back, get your steps. Yeah.
Stafford with the Rams.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp is cool,
All
but
right.
a huge difference when Stafford's injured versus when Cooper Kupp's injured.
Yeah, man. And dudes that struggle to understand that, find themselves getting shipped out, and before you know it, it gets weird career-wise, and you're like, oh, what happened here?
You're seeing it right now with
All
Russ. We
right.
just had that conversation
All right.
about Russ and the
All
offense
right.
and Pickens and
Yeah.
who means more and the value and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Quarterback, it's the most important position.
The reason why dudes struggle to understand that, though, is because everywhere else we've been the man. And then you get here, and for the first time in your life, you're no longer the man. And it's like, yo, how am I not the man? But I'm still getting these checks. I'm still producing. I'm still got the social media pop. You still balling. But it's like, nah, bro. No one is bigger than that. And all our job is to make sure that that's working the right way, because we all work together. But that's the hardest job in this building, man. Outside of being the head coach and owner, that's the hardest job right now, man. You just got to understand it. If you understand it, man, you can have a great time rocking with the squad, making sure that that dude is where he's supposed to be and everything is good, man.
Everyone loved AB and Bell here, too.
Yeah. Yeah. But when you want to be number one, you're going to have that power struggle.
Like what did they want? Like, what do you think they wanted then? More say in the offense?
It's not even
or?
in the sense of the tangible. I think sometimes just the feel of, bro, I want to feel like I am the guy.
Yeah. I'm the reason for all this.
Yeah, it's like, yo, who's in charge? Oh, yeah, I'm in charge. And then the guy that's really in charge and be like, that's the one. I feel like they all wanted that. And I get it, because when you are to the level that they were in, it's like, bro, we're talking historic levels. We're talking like greatest of all time, the way that they was on their trajectories. But it's like, you are still not going to be bigger than the guy. You got to understand it, man. And the dude was balling, though. It's 7. It ain't like we talking about some rinky dink, some dude that ain't nice. It's like, nah, bro, this is 7, man. Respect it, bro.
Here, won
Yeah,
Super
it's
Bowls
got to
for the
respect
city.
it. But it's just a different perspective from the player side. Like, we don't look at that, what you bringing up. They look at it like, bro, I'm the nicest in the world at what I do. I make you look good because who you throwing it to. I make you look good because I keep this on schedule, right? I'm running. It's like, yo, I get it. You got a valid point,
But the show goes
it's
on.
7. Yeah. It's like, bro, that guy matters way more than any of this other stuff, man. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. You live with it, you learn. And from there, I think that's also why you're seeing just the different of perspective from those guys as they talk back about the team, as they come back around it, because it's like, yo, I get it now. Yeah. That's why it's the quarterback, though. They the CEO of the team, bro. They the CEO.
Yeah. Tons of fun. Some of my friends are Eagles fans. I need this dub.
No, we got to make that happen, man. Absolutely. I think we might have missed the other one of Tons of Fun. He says someone here is possessed by an owl spirit, or maybe saying an old spirit. It might be me, because I'm the old spirit. I don't listen to the owl. What's the owl?
I don't know.
I don't know the owl. He might be saying someone here is possessed by an old spirit, because, you know, talking about me and wifey drinking our coffee, doing old people stuff. Like, we watch the news. Like, we really watch the news in the morning. Like, yo, the kids went to school. All right, turn the news on, babe. I watch the news. And I'll be in here. I get upset at times because I'm like, dang, babe, why you ain't open the blinds yet? Or you made the coffee. We ain't get, all right, you got the blinds. You know what I mean? I be bad about that. Just straight old people stuff, bro. We old guys. So maybe that's what we talk about. I don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know other than that. But shout out to Tons of Fun, though. And it was at 5:39, so it wasn't too far off. But that's what I was like, maybe it was that. I don't know. I don't know. But y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Mike Hood says, what up? Happy
What's
Victory
good?
Monday.
Victory!
Shout out to the chat goats and Mr. Moats and Deke. I want one of them hoodies you were rocking yesterday, Moats. Where do I buy it?
Oh, man. Yeah, scratch my arm, man. That kind of hurt. We ain't got to worry about this in the new studio, Deep. We got a little more room, all right?
Okay.
Got more room, all right? But, yeah, hold on. I was looking at Tyler for the thing. I'm like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about in the chat, bro. Holy smokes. But, in terms of the hoodie I had on yesterday, good call. So I'm going to be fully transparent. There's 2 items y'all have asked about, that hoodie and the hat that still is that y'all see me wear all the time with the like the OG, like they call it, Wolf calls it the dead varmint hat every time he sees me. I call it my like Russian bomber hat when I put it on. But those 2 items, right? That hat that a lot of people y'all be like, yo, that hat's dope, man. Where'd you get it? And the hoodie that you're shouting out, I officially don't know where you can get them at, because both of those items I confiscated at various points in times doing Steelers like media stuff where they tell it, oh, I got like Steeler onesies from doing the Steeler, like one of the Steeler Christmas things we had to sing. So put the onesie on the left. That hoodie for certain, I was doing one of the shoots for Steelers Pro Shop. This is probably 14, 15 time frame. And just, yeah, if I'm going to take the picture in it, it's mine. You know what I mean, Deke? Like, that's kind of rude. And I think the hat was like in that same convo, but it might have been for like a winter thing. But yeah, actually, because I got two of them hats. Yeah, one was a singing one, and then it's another one. Yeah, they were both singing things. So I don't know where you can actually buy them at. I've even looked on the Pro Shop, like on the Steelers store, and I have not seen it there. So I don't know if maybe it's not available anymore. But if I come across any info, I got you. All right, I'll let you know. But yeah, for certain, hey, Remix, man, this was 2014, 15, 16. I won 36 then. You feel me? I was younger. All right. The money was there, but it wasn't all the way like how I feel be now. Like now, I'm like, yo, man, I just go buy it. Back then, I'm looking for any, like, yo, that's mine. All right. You said it's a deal. I want the deal. I need all that. All right. So yeah, it was a little different back then. All right. It's cost doing business. They want us to do the advertising. They want us to do the singing. Pay me I want the hat. I want the shirt. Yeah. Got plenty of that stuff. I got a light up ugly Christmas sweater all because of that. Yeah, it's like just mine. Come with me.
Justin Gordon, I wanted us to draft Shiloh Sanders, but Deshaun Elliott is the developed version of what I predict Shiloh to become. I think he's outplayed his 2-year, $6 million contract. Yes, he has. I wouldn't blame Deshaun Elliott for holding out next year. Does it cost $7 or $8 million to keep him? I'd pay him that. Yes.
He gonna get all the fly fashion stuff he needs, man, with this new contract. We finna break him off.
I would definitely. How old is he? He's got to be coming up on 30.
Yeah, he's close to 30. Yeah.
Give him a little 2-year deal, maybe.
My dog say, "Yo, I'm gonna need that. Hey, give him that update." Yeah, because he has been balling.
27. Okay.
He's been balling this year.
3-year deal.
Yeah, he's looked
Safeties
really
typically
good, man.
age out better than cornerbacks in other positions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, and he can cover. We saw that in this game versus the Browns, man. But he also can hit, and that's the one thing I love about him. Like, he's a knockback tackler, man.
I'd figure something out with him.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're right, man.
Maybe he's just gonna be a good soldier though, and just play out the contract. I doubt it though. I actually, if I was his agent, if I was people around him that care about him, I wouldn't advise that. I'd try to get some type of extension and
I think for him,
figure it out.
I think he feels a little bit of the similarities organization-wise between here and Baltimore. I think after him spending some time in Miami as well, he saw what that looks like, and I think he's gonna be a little bit more open to wanting this to be the priority. Not saying that he's going to take anything stupid because he's still technically, because he did a 2-year, I thought, right?
2 years.
Yeah,
so next year he'd be playing for $3 million, which would be crazy.
So I do feel like that should get bumped up. I just don't know. Do we take the proactive approach and reach out to him, or is it the Steelers, or he's going to reach out to the Steelers? 'Cause I think if he's reaching out to the team, it's a different vibe. It's a different feeling than, all right, free agency is done, draft is done. Now we want to work to get you a deal done like we've seen. But typically those deals don't get done until August. That's like the training camp time frame when it's a guy that's already under contract. But I think if he's open to that and he understands what it is, I think it works. I think you do the whole show up to OTAs, but don't actually participate like we've seen the guys do in the past that are going through the contract stuff. But you're there, so it's not loud. And then that deal get done, training camp, and now we good to go.
Yeah, I think it would be smart of us to reach out because,
like you said, we add another 5 to that, and now you at 8, and we still feel great. He's gonna feel amazing.
Yeah, and then you give him an extra couple years of security too.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a win-win for both sides. And
like
you said, if his energy is that, if he likes this organization, he could take maybe a little bit of a pay cut or just a little bit less than what he'd be getting on the open market to stay here and be a part of a good organization and the continuity.
And I was gonna say, let's make sure we word it right. It's not a pay cut. He would be taking less than his overall market value if he were to hit the open market, but he's not able to hit the open market just yet because we still technically have him under contract. Yeah. But this would be we know what we're supposed to do with you because of what you've done for us. Let's go ahead and take care of this now. And I think the Steelers, Omar, would take that approach because you're going to still save money versus trying to find his replacement or going into the draft and drafting something high enough to do it.
He's a guy you want.
He plays the game the right way, bro.
Let's say we give the Russ extension. Russ is around for the next 3 or 4. I think you want a guy like Elliott in tandem with that, like for this next era.
Yeah, I would agree. To me, like, man, Deshaun is a dude, like, that's black and gold, man.
He is.
Absolutely. That's black and gold, man. And I love the fact that he rocked that fit, bro. He a fashion dude. Like, he really do that So I'm like, not only is you a hard hitter, you balling on the field, but you also gonna throw that thing. You can put it on there, man. Put it on. Come on.
A2A Style says, Seven was the greatest quarterback ever whose offseason training was made of beer. I tell people all the time that I hated to love Big Ben. I missed him until this year.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta chill, man.
Why did he have... There's a side shot at the end.
I'm like...
There was a side shot at the end. Like, come on, bro.
Look, you mad about the end. I'm like, yo, why you gotta say he got an offseason workout of beer, bro? Like, I saw when it was no Big Ben, it was like kind of fit Ben.
Well, there is that story.
He was kind of fit. Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Derek Carr?
What was the story?
Oh, man. It was someone on the Texans. I think it might have been Derek Carr.
David Carr.
David Carr. Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's what I mean.
All right.
David Carr?
Well, what's the
It was
connection
around
with that?
2010, 2011.
Okay.
When there was the lockout. So
That was my first year.
So the story goes, the lockout gets agreed upon, and we start the preseason games, I guess.
Yeah.
The NFL starts the preseason games. And Ben goes up to whoever that Texans quarterback was. Was it David Carr? I don't know. I can't remember.
Back in 10 and 11, because that would have been 11, because 10 was my first year. Then we had lockout that
I don't know if
offseason,
David
and then
Carr
it was
was still
11.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the backup. Who knows? Anyway,
Yeah.
let me get back to it. He goes up to that Texans quarterback and says, "Hey, bro, like, pretty crazy lockout stuff, and this is literally the first time I put on cleats this offseason."
Hey, y'all in warm us for the game. Shout out to 7. What was his? I know he cooked though, because 7 don't matter. He gonna cook, bro. It don't matter what it is.
I think that was the year we
That's what
went.
I say.
That might have been the year we went to the Super Bowl.
Shit, I'm like, it's 7, bro. I don't put nothing. Like, when I tell you, I think that dude could roll out of bed and still, at least for one game, he can cook something up. Like, yeah.
Well, that was preseason. I don't
Yeah.
even know if he might not even.
But I'm
play.
saying,
That
like,
was the first
talent-wise,
one.
like, his talent, like, you don't lose the skill that he has. You just lose the ability to do it each and every week, and then the grueling part of keeping your body up to it. But it's like, I can dig it, man. But
No,
yeah,
you know
I just
who
didn't
I
want
think
to
it
throw the
was.
beer on him, man.
They're bringing up Matt Schaub. It definitely wasn't Matt Schaub. It's someone that's like in media now. I think it was Matt Leinart. That would have made sense. The timeline would have made sense because I think he was on the Texans toward the end of his career as like a backup or something.
Because I was like, was it a Hasselbeck maybe? But I don't feel like any Hasselbecks were down there.
No, it was. I think it was Matt Leinart.
Okay.
He did a podcast with someone, and I saw the story. Yeah, it might have been recycled on TikTok or like Instagram or something.
I didn't
want
to confirm one way or the other about the beer stuff because I'm just like, it was bad connotation for the dog, man. But what I will say is this, man. Regardless of what you might have saw from a preparation standpoint, you never had any question about what Sunday was going to be. One of my favorite ones is still that after that Bengals game, that boy all week armed, can't pick it up. He throwing left-handed passes in the walkthrough on Saturday, and he go out to the no-fly zone and absolutely murdered them folk. And we obviously know we had some janky stuff happen in the game, and don't bring that up. Bring up the Peyton Manning situation. That was way worse. All right, so we had that going, and ultimately he wasn't able to get the dub. But yeah, when I seen one arm bit, I said, oh yeah.
You thought I'd bring up Fitzgerald Tucson.
You see, you can't help yourself, man. It's all good though. But yeah, that's my thing, man. I'm just like the dude all week, Deke, all week it was dead, and then he come on here, just no fly zone, like I mean, we was crying. I was like, no, he throwing left handed in the Saturday walkthrough, bro. It's over. It's over. Yeah, that's 7, bro. I don't care what y'all say. You ain't gonna never tell me 7 can't go out there and cook something. Now he might not do it the whole time, but he go cook something. Give me a best of 5 throws. All right, best of 10. Yeah.
Tons of Fun confirms, says it is someone possessed by an owl spirit.
Okay.
So I think what he's...
Is that voodoo? I'm nervous, bro. You're making me nervous, man. I seen the fourth kind. It was a little owl in that joint. It was like some little extraterrestrial, bro. What you I researched way too much for you to have my brain working like this, all right? What's going on, Tons of Fun?
No, here's what it is. He's trying to tell a joke.
All right.
You're supposed to respond by saying who.
I'm scared. You say it. I'm scared. What's the joke?
That's the joke.
Oh, all right.
Do you get what I mean? Like, I'll say who.
Oh, so yeah, no, someone. Okay. I see what you mean.
I think that's what he's, because that's what the comments after Tons of Fun's super chat. They're going back and forth.
Okay. Because when I think of owl,
I think it's a joke. Yeah.
I've been thinking of the owl. I think of Wolf of Wall Street. What? Who? What you an owl? Say who? What? Owl? Who? I mean, I've been thinking about that, but my memory was getting jammed up. It'd be like, who? Shit, I don't know who she was. Who? Yeah, I was thinking I'm just South with Wall Street.
I think that's what Tons of Fun is going for.
I like
think he's going for a Joe. He's
All
trying
right.
to
He made
lighten
me
the mood here.
nervous. Respect. He was getting up off of 7. That's what it was. Cause yeah, it was making it real heavy on 7. Shout out to the homie. All right. Okay. I like it. And they said that's how we got Dilly. I'm tripping. Oh no, they talking about from his off season. All right. Say less then. Okay.
For the what was that?
That was like his hard count.
The cadence or whatever
thing.
it is.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, that was a time, man. That was what 2016.
Facts, because that was his version of Omaha. Yeah. Which is fire. Because Peyton Manning had the Omaha. Everybody went crazy over that. So then yeah, I like Dilly. It was a vibe. It was good times.
Tons of Fun saying I ruined it. I ruined the joke. I'm sorry. I mean, we would have just been sitting here for how long, just being like, what the hell is he talking about?
I ain't know what was
like
if
we didn't get the context, we'd have just been
I'm
like, what the hell?
I told you I'm over here trying to figure out. I was like, yo, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, but we got it though, bro. We got it, man.
ASAP Smalls, go ahead.
Oh no,
what were you gonna say?
Man, the check they keep saying you're gonna leave us for 7 podcasts. They say you and Spence.
I think someone already asked me about that.
Yeah, this was like
way
Fight
back,
for the Blood
right?
or something like that. But it was different. That was when he first started. It's different now. Either y'all gonna fight for the blood or you gonna join up? That's what he was asking. That they keep bringing it up in there, man.
What Prime say about his potential move to the NFL?
I mean, it is Prime.
What did Prime say?
He said something like he happy where he at. I thought
he had his bike
feet,
down and
kickstand.
Kickstand down.
Got my kickstand down. Shout out to the that's an old school reference. I got the kickstand down. I thought on my dad, he put your kickstand down, son.
I mean, if Ben offered me a deal, it's a good problem to have, right?
It is a great problem to have. Across the board, it's a great problem to have, man. All right. So I think you're in a good spot, man. All right.
I'm good where I'm at.
But shout out to 7 though, man. And shout out to the homies over there, man. They doing what they do, man. Keep that thing going, man. I like when I see all the guys win, man. I want to see the guys do their thing, man. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to the fellas.
ASAP Smalls, what's up, guys? Glad y'all still on after work. Have y'all heard updates on GP? I saw a report it was partial tear and could be out for a few weeks.
No, we have not gotten any updates yet because since you was up here, we've been up here still. So yeah, we haven't got anything updated just yet. But when we are on tomorrow, which I think I haven't looked at the calendar, but we should be on tomorrow. Yeah, we should definitely have an update by then because Coach Simon will be speaking, and yeah, we'll have a lot more information, man. But hopefully it's not a tear. We don't want that. Tear is not good. Pool's not good.
I just heard he was going to be out against the Eagles, most likely.
Right.
Which
Same
is fine.
thing I heard. Yeah, I'm cool
however long it takes. Now, I would like you back at least for week 18 before the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But however long it takes, it's fine. Just be healthy for the playoffs. Fully healthy.
Agree.
Fully healthy, like no question
Full
about
health
it.
matters way more than any
Playing
of these last
100%
couple of
out there.
games.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
A2A style, is it just me or is JPJ regressing?
To me, I don't think he's regressing. I think that he's been playing fine. I just think that what we are asking him to do at certain times is different. Last year, he was early on just do man stuff. Then it was, okay, you kind of evolved and he became the full-time guy. This year, though, it's been a mix of plays weren't in a man-to-man. You know, we're playing just a regular zone concept. And with that, you are going to have some spots where, it's going to be some zones open. It's going to be some holes open. But to me, I don't think that JPJ was regressing. No, I think that he was playing fine, man. So, yeah, I was trying to see, man. It's like we froze up a little bit for a second, man. Sometimes, man, technology be tripping over here, man. But yeah, as a whole, I don't feel like he's regressing, though, man. I think that he's been fine. I just think that, man, you played a position where we're going to point out everything that you do negative and we're going to overlook anything that you do positive. Meaning, how many times did Jameis drop back the pass? How many times was JPJ even targeted? But we don't bring up when he's not even targeted because he's actually in great position. No, we just look at the handful of times where something bad might happen, and then we highlight that and, really kind of dive in on it. I just don't think that has to be the case. I think just his position, no different than left tackle with Broderick Jones or tackle position with Broderick Jones. Broderick can have 58 good snaps, but if he give up 2 just ridiculous sag, low effort type bonehead, we over here like, hey, bro, I don't know. But you still got to look at the full body of work. So that's why for me personally, I don't think he's regressing. I just think that we're using him a little bit differently right now, but it's more so because of the overall approach of this defense. And if you look, it's working. You look at how many turnovers we've generated this season. You look at what this secondary is doing. Like, the amount of picks and turnovers that we've had, and Minkah doesn't even have one just yet. That's the other crazy part. Beanie, 3-piece. Dante Jackson was sitting at 3 or 4 with him.
Picks?
Yeah. 5. Yeah, 5 picks with him. Deshaun Elliott has 2 or 1. He's
somewhere. Yeah, 1 or 2.
Let me not do that, because I want to make sure I give my homie Deshaun Elliott some credit over here. All right. So Deshaun Elliott has his 1 pick. All right. Shout out to his 1 pick. JPJ obviously has his 1 pick as well. So yeah, man. James Pierre might have. He got 1 or 2. No, he got 1. All right. I was about to say, don't mess back door and get 2 of them things now. Corey Trice the other one. I was like, who's the other guy with the pick? Trice the other guy with the pick. Bro, we got a rack of dudes getting interceptions, man.
Yeah,
rack of dudes getting hands on the
that
ball.
One in the Broncos
Heck
game.
yeah. We obviously know Keanu big man pick. Shout out to him, man. Great eyes, change of direction, go up and get that football and ball security at the end. I love all the details. Who else got a pick? Was it Peyton Wilson got a pick? Am I missing anybody else?
Keanu Benton?
No, I said him. Yeah, because PQ dropped his pick.
Right.
I feel like that's got to be it for right now. Yeah, I think that's it
Sound
right
good.
now. That's a lot of dudes that we named that got interceptions, bro. But that's kind of the approach to what we're doing right now. So it's not necessarily an indictment on JPJ. It's just we're using him in a little bit different way. But think about how many times, like I said, the football is being thrown in the game. If he's regressing or he's not playing at a high enough level, that's the person that they would target way more than a Beanie Bishop, than anybody else out there, because Dante Jackson, like you said, he got 5 of them things. Now, granted, his 5 is different than you're Darrelle Revis and you're super locked in, this and that. But it's like, once again, he's getting them because he's in great position. He's using his eyes and he's trusting the defense. Now, part of that is also why Minkah doesn't have as many picks, because when you sit and you do these things, I can sit here and look and say, I'm going to avoid that one. I'm going here. Or, all right, you're over here. I'm going to go here now. So it's a little bit easier to do that. But yeah, I don't think that JPJ has regressed. Nah.
Yeah, I think he's been playing fine. Some
The
of these
penalties,
penalties
yeah.
he'd like back, but I think
How
he's
many
being
penalties-
asked to
how
do
many
a lot
penalties did
more
he have this past game?
this year as opposed to last year. Last year he was a rookie. I think we sheltered him a little bit. Obviously, with how we brought him along, even the first 5-6 weeks,
Yeah.
we
It was
had
a
him play
small
X
menu
amount
of
of
what I wanted.
snaps, and then finally
Yeah.
mid-season he was the full-time starter. And then year 2, you would just expect him to be targeted more. He's going to be going up against
He's playing a
the
lot
other
more.
team's
That's
number
the
one
other
receiver.
part,
There's going to
yeah.
be more tape on him and everything. I think it's a natural progression that he's going on. I wish he would be better than what he is. That we'd be talking about him being Pro Bowl definitive
All-Pro, yeah.
All-Pro, but
Right now,
I think
just
he's
a
playing
good
fine.
player. Yeah, right now he's a good player. He's a
Yeah.
starting corner in this league.
CB1.
He's not great. He's not All-Pro. He's not Pro Bowl just yet. But he is a good starting cornerback in the league. And he's young. That's the part. So it's like, I know we want that finished product, man. I know we got super high expectations for him because of what he did last year. But this is all a part of that natural just maturation process at this level, man. So he'll be fine with it, man. He'll be fine. But like I said, as long as we are viewing him in the right scope, I think that's the other part. I forgot who I was talking to yesterday about Minkah, and they were saying, when is Minkah going to have another good game? And I'm like, from my perspective, all his games have been good. The thing is, his expectation for
He hasn't had a
Minkah
bad
is
game,
a
I'll tell you
turnover,
that.
right? So we associate Minkah with turnovers, and we say if you don't get a turnover, then you don't have any other value, and that's not accurate to me. I think Minkah does a great job coverage-wise, taking away certain things. Also, his open field tackling. Also, just making sure that we are all where we are supposed to be. He does a ton of that. But yeah, the one thing that we all could still want is a turnover, and both of those can be true, but it doesn't mean that he's playing bad. And that was one of the other part of the things, man. So yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to the homies though, man. I like it. That's what we missed you, 828 style, because you'll be bringing up the good stuff, man, to make us get in here and talk a little bit, man. He had us talking all day today, man. Shout out to the homie. And shout out to everybody else in here too, man. Y'all rocking up, man. It's been a great day today.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tons of fun. Says zebras are the leading cause of zookeeper deaths.
What?
Zebras are more closely related to donkeys and can be very aggressive. He goes on, says, I love Ben, but some don't from the off-field issues he had.
And that's completely fair. I ain't getting into all that. I get that part though. I get it. Okay? I'm saying from I'm on football locker room, that yeah, all right. Yeah. I ain't getting into all that. But what's the zebras part though, bro? Is this just a fun fact? Or am I missing a joke? Is there a joke with this one? Is it like an owl? I feel like I'm missing it, bro.
I'm not sure.
Am I missing it, bro? Don't have me missing it, Deke.
Bringing up a random fact for the day.
Okay, I like it though.
Maybe because we didn't have one to start the show.
Okay. So he took it upon himself.
Right.
I like random facts though, bro.
I'm guessing
I'm
so.
not against the fact if that's what it is. Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Okay.
Zebras, leading cause of zookeeper deaths, and they're closely related to donkeys and can be aggressive.
I wonder how do they kill them? Like, are they kicking them? They putting they hurting them, getting them into some bad compromised positions? Like, yeah. Like if you would have said like the jaguar or like something with teeth, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's a zebra. Like, would you be scared if you saw a zebra? I don't feel like I'd be scared if I saw a wild zebra. I feel like if I saw like a wild cheetah or jaguar, we had the cheetah convo.
Wild zebra, though, how tall are they?
It's got to be like our height.
They seem pretty tall.
Yeah, they like us.
I would think they're taller than deers, though. You know what I mean?
It's like a horse.
The little yeah.
It's like a horse.
Yeah.
It's a horse with stripes.
Yeah, you just don't know.
All the zebra is a horse.
You just don't know what they're gonna do. I think it's like deer. Whenever you walk around deer, you know they're gonna walk away. Zebras,
well,
I don't know.
Some of these deer at the golf places, though, bro, the deer be looking right. I play at Hickory Heights. The deer be looking big. Would you? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to hit my shot. Can you move? If you try to make noise, yeah, man. The deer be looking right back at me. It's a deer and a turkey. I promise you. You get on the backside, it's like hole 5 and 6, it's part 3 joints, man. Little deer and little turkey. They just be sitting there looking at you.
You've never had a deer attack you or seen a deer attack.
It's never attacked me,
right?
But they look scary though, and they look at you, and you be like, "Yo, where's Big Bambi at? I know Big Bambi back there somewhere with the horns on him, the antlers."
Yeah, so I don't. I don't know. I mean, hey,
that's a good question. Shout out to the zebras though, man. Maybe that's why they get people, because we assume that they're not like that, and I guess they bought that life.
Yeah.
I
think that's if I saw a zebra.
Would you go to pet it? I
probably
think I could
no,
pet it.
I wouldn't want to mess with it.
Nah. You wouldn't pet the zebra? You pet the zebra. Dude.
I mean, you ask if I'd be scared of it. It's like I wouldn't be going at it. I think I would just. I think we just look eye to eye and go our separate ways.
We just gonna mutually respect each other and be like, yo, you got it, bro. I got it. I'm gonna go this way. You go that way. Ain't no issues, man. I respect that, bro. Trust me, man. I'm just messing with you. I'm 1,000%. I don't do wild animals. I forgot where I was at. It was most people that had their like pets, like had their dogs and like most like holding dogs. I'm just like, hey man, that way, bro. I like my dog. You know what I mean?
828 stops. So some deer will fight you.
Some deer will get after you, man. Yeah.
I've never witnessed it. Or
I'd be nervous for a while. If I don't know the animal, I'll be nervous. Like, yo, I don't know you like that, man. Like I'm not. Yeah, I gotta like visually see this dog or person or animal be like friendly before I even want to engage it. And yeah, I'm good. Some people are like Dr. Doolittle. They care about and they touch and kiss all the animals. Not me, man.
Tom Jade says wild pigs are the most dangerous.
I heard hogs. Yeah, like a wild boar. They say will like do you dirty. Yeah,
wow.
They say it's like one of the dangerous animals to hunt for too. Wild boar. Yeah.
We don't have those around here, do we?
No, that's like in the South, like Arkansas. Places like that, man.
I would have guessed like Australia.
I'm sure there too. Yeah.
Tons of Fun says I used the fun fact to ease in off-field topic.
I like your energy, man. Shout out to you. I see what you did there. Tons of Fun. I see what you did. All right, respect. And Jay Farrell also agreed that a boar will attack. That's what I for certain heard. They will. Yeah, the analyzer they will unalive you. That's the. You guys say it like that to stay out of trouble.
They're probably not big though, right?
Wild boar? They ain't like.
They probably don't go up.
It get probably about 100-something pounds, right? Though.
What?
It'd be about 100-something pounds though, bro.
They're huge.
Yeah, and it's got the tusks. They got like the big like out the mouth.
Man.
Yeah, it ain't like a regular pig with them, and they angry. Yeah.
Wild boar or cheetah?
I'm gonna go with the cheetah. The boar is dangerous than the cheetah to me.
It's more dangerous.
Yeah, because I think the cheetah is still lighter, and I think I got a better chance of. If I can get my hand on it just once, it's gonna be the best. Wild boar. It's gonna be the best slam on its head, the best. Like I'm gonna try to do it dirty. That boar thick. It's got a big back, a fat belly, and it's and it could go. Yeah, but the boar for certain is like aggressive. I do know that part. The only reason I know because I watched Anaconda. All right, the original Anaconda. It was like, what is that? It was wild boar. It's just the most dangerous thing to chase after. And everywhere I've heard it ever since, they always say the same thing. So, shout out to Anaconda.
Tons of fun. As another fact here, donkeys have been known to kill predators like coyotes.
Donkeys.
Where are they killing coyotes at? Where are they like?
Probably
in the
on
same
like
area?
farmland, maybe.
Because
they say like it's technically like coyotes around here. So I'm assuming
we don't
like
have donkeys up here, right?
nah
For farms up here.
Nah, we don't. That's why I'm like, it's got to be maybe like in like the Midwest, like Montana's, the
They have
Utahs, the
donkeys?
Wyomings. I'm saying like if you got your farm, you might
Oh
have
yeah,
a
for
donkey
sure.
on the farm,
I
and
just
then
don't
the
know where
coyotes-
donkeys are in America.
Yeah.
Coyotes, they're
Yeah.
in the woods and stuff.
Right, but I think that's what it is. Like you might have it on your farm.
Okay.
Bro, I don't have a farm. You see where I live at, Deke. I'm the most like non-outdoorsy person that you probably know. You take outdoor walks. I work out inside in air conditioned, Deke. Like, yeah, man, I'm learning. I'm with you. You supposed to know this stuff, man.
I don't. Donkeys killing coyotes.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. DM4191 says the feral hog, which is another like version of them, they say it can break 200 pounds, bro. In terms of like their overall size. That is, I knew they were like thick. Because like you think a Rottweiler can get to 120 pounds, bro?
Sounds like they can move too.
Yeah. No, they fast, bro. Yeah. They go. Yeah. But it's a straight line though. But there's think about how Faith be acting. Imagine if Faith was 200 pounds, bro. Running dead at you, man. You know how Faith is? Faith, that's my dog. We got the cool Frenchie that's like super chill like Deke, and then you got like my live wire Frenchie, and every time Deke open the door, she losing her mind. The wild boar is like Faith. It's
With tusks.
always on site. Every time I see, yeah, that's what the wild boar is always on site, and they big, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can move, man. 200 pounds and fast. Shout out to Chris Hobson. Yeah, but it's all straight line though. They ain't got no side to side.
All right, I might have to check out.
Shout out,
boars.
man.
See what boars are up to.
Shout out. I like it, man. I like it. Tons of fun. Also, because we got to get ready to do our last couple giveaways. Then we go roll because it is 6. I was like, yo, 6:41. How we get here? Having fun. That's how. Shout out to tons of fun though. He says another fun fact: donkeys been known to kill predators. Oh, you said that one? Been known to kill predators like coyotes?
Coyotes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we good then.
That's
All
what,
right.
Yeah, we were talking about.
That's when we were talking about why we were talking about the. Okay.
Where are donkeys and coyotes in the same
Got
spot?
you. Yeah, I ain't know where it came. I was like, how did I get in here? All right. Fair enough then, man. Fair enough.
So I got to
like
pick
it.
some more winners?
Yes,
How many?
man.
4?
All right. So, yes, for real quick, man, y'all hit that like button one time for the culture, and do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are on the quest to get to that 50,000 subscribers for the channel, man. You guys have been phenomenal, and we just want to, like I said, man, let you know we appreciate you. So, every 100 subscriber increment that we surpass on the way to 50,000 subscribers, we're giving away we're having 2 winners that we're giving giveaways for, and the giveaway is just my book right there, Most Theory of Life, man. A lot of people like it, so shout out to you. And signed autograph as well, man. Picture of me for my playing days as well, man. All right, but that's how we've been doing it, man. And you know, we almost to that 50K. We did the 600. Shout out to No Bravo. Shout out to NML Finesse. But now it's time to do 2 for the 700 subscriber mark, Deke. So what you got for us, baby? Y'all already know the drill,
Do we
man.
know who I picked and didn't pick from the past?
Yes. Because
We
I
got to
still
give
have the
828
list.
style one.
Yes, I
for
still
sure.
have the list. Let me pull it up for you. Because I thought you was going to ask that one day. And that's why I think I've saved the names.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like
a good
way
idea.
back in my notes, though. Because the last time we did it was at... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so your 300 plus giveaway... Yeah, I think that might have been where we got all the way into it. Rod Dollars has one. G. Alexander has one. Hollywood 931 has one. Jeff H. has one. Leah Warren has one. David Decker has one. Javier Gonzalez has one, even though he forgot to send me an email. Shout out to you, Javier. And then even ForceWorks7, that's our Navy guy. Shout out to him. And 12th Wonder has also one. And now I'm going to take this list and put it next to the list of people we're picking today. So that way, whenever we go back to this,
Yeah, we got to do 828 style then for sure.
Shout out to the homie 828 style, though, man. Mandatory. Shout out to the homie 828. All right, let me update that. Perfect. All righty. So we said 828 style for our first one of the 700 subscriber increment giveaway. So shout out to the homie 828 Styles. It was good to have him back in the building, and he always big stepping. He said, listen, man, I'm back. Y'all might have said y'all the head honcho, but I'm back. It's on me. So shout out to 828 Style, man. If you know, you know.
Damn,
All right.
Zick Shazier says, honestly, just give it to a new subscriber. It's marketing 101. How about we give it to Zick Shazier? Because he's been around for a while.
Zick been here since we was doing pre-recorded phone calls. That's how you know Zick part of the team, man. Yeah, Zick been around for a minute, man. Shout out to you, man. Shoot, we seen Zick go to college and then come back. Remember that, man? Dude was overseas and then graduated and came back. We like, bro, God dog, bro. Shout out to the homie. I like it. All right, so we got our 2 700 subscribers. All right, so that's 828 Style and Zick Shazier. So for both of you guys, first off, congrats to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with the channel the way that y'all do. Secondly, y'all already know the drill. Shoot the email over to moatswinners@gmail.com so that way we can get everything coordinated and, you know, do what we do. But shout out to y'all, man. And I'm always back and forth because I get what Zick is saying, yeah, marketing 101 to get the new subscriber, to get the new person, but I'm also a guy that likes to reward the ones that do rock with us the way that they rock with us. So I like how you've been having good balance as a whole.
Trying to.
Like you got good balance. Like you pick some newbies, some OBs, like as a whole, or you doing it right, man. I like your energy, man.
Is X Concepts? Did we give him one?
All right, let me pull up.
I feel like he's always on.
X Concepts has not. I actually don't. I don't see.
Mike Hood?
Because I just wanted to see who we did at that first, like the 100 to 200. I don't have that, but I don't actually remember.
Damn.
Let me check. I might have it in my other notes though, because sometimes when I be going to mail this stuff, I be like, yo, put it on this notes. Let me just check real quick.
Okay.
I got the super long to-do list. All right. Got some show topics.
Maybe we could just save the 2 for the next one.
Okay. Well, because then we had the 9 for the next one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did 4 today, so it could be 4 next.
You know what? You're right. Because we had 8.
If X Concept should be on there though.
I feel like X. Man, listen, bump that, man. It's
all right, I need one more pick.
Picking them, yeah.
Mike, I'm asking, did Mike
X
Hood win
Concept
or no?
I haven't seen him. All right, I haven't seen him. So how about that? I ain't seen him.
He already won.
He's in the building. I ain't seen him win. So how about that?
Who hasn't won? Be honest if you haven't won.
Mike Hood said he hasn't won.
Okay.
He said I haven't won.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go Mike Hood then. That
Mike
works.
Hood.
If that's you going with, right?
Yeah, I think I'm in the mood where we're giving away to people that have shown up consistently in the chat.
I like your energy on it, man. I promise I like your energy on it. That's why I be like,
maybe we'll mix it up for the next ones and we'll go more off the comments.
No, respect on that.
Although
man.
I guess the first 2, did I go off comments the first ones to start the show?
NML finesse, yeah, because he just said something like pick me or something like that.
Yeah.
I like that though, man.
I think the other guy was ripping on Josh Allen too.
There was a strong possibility that was the case.
This batch, it was just based off of the loyal subscribers.
No, I like that.
I didn't even
there,
go off
man.
any comments. I just went off the name.
I like that.
I went off the chat's reputation.
My boy felt the energy in the building, man. He felt the energy. He's locked in. He said, you know what, man, I got y'all, man. I'm picking. And I like how you picked that right there, man. So shout out to Mike Hood. Shout out to X Concepts. Shout out to Zick Shazier. Shout out to 828 Style. Shout out to NML Finesse 410. And shout out to No Bravo. All of y'all were part of the winners today in terms of the 600, 700, and 800 subscriber increment on our way to 50,000 subscribers on the channel. So like I said, we do appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Make sure y'all send me an email to moatswinners@gmail.com like we always do. And from there, man, we'll get activated, all right? But definitely appreciate you on all of that, man. Shout out. And my dog Mike Hood said, yo, just send me that hoodie, Moats. Listen, man, if I had the next one, bro, I promise I would, all right? Look, I'm like team 08, man. You want, man, I got you. I send it everywhere. It's just I ain't got the extra one of it, man. But y'all know I ain't holding, I don't gatekeep. That's what they call it, gatekeeping. They're like, don't be gatekeeping, bro. Don't be, no, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to look good, man. All right. So yeah, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. But yeah, if I come across it or if I find any info on it, I got you. All right. For certain. But other than that though, man, I think we're all the way good. It was a vibe. 6:48, just a little tardy for whatever dinner is today. Hopefully the wifey don't, get on me too bad. She ain't cooked though, so we good, bro. We just got to beat the delivery man.
Yeah.
You know how that go. We be dapping when we walking out. It's
Yeah.
all good. But yeah, man, other than that, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's show, man. We definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us. Don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But either way, y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby.
Peace.